You guys like pizza? I know I do. I love pizza. I'm Italian. I'm disappointed that since I moved out here to the West Coast, there is not a real authentic East Coast Italian style pizza out here. Would you like to have a pizza party with me? Mamma mia! Make it a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens! Mozzarella! And delicious! Take the dollars and roll it out the toss in the air! Pizza pie! Make it a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Delicious! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens! Salvano cheese, Salvano greasy shit, crazy meat, weird sauce. The sauce has these big chunks of tomato that are very well seasoned that are really good. Turn on the ovens and burn all the pizzas. Mamma mia! Make it a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens. Mozzarella! And delicious! Take the dollars and roll it out the toss in the air. Pizza pie! Make it a pizza pie! Greasy shit! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Weird sauce! Pizza pie! Delicious! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Mamma mia! Make it a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens! Mozzarella! And delicious! Take the dollars and roll it out the toss in the air. Pizza pie! Make it a pizza pie! Greasy shit! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Cheese! Pizza pie! Delicious! Pizza pie! Weird sauce! Pizza pie! Crazy meat! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens! Now on to the more exotic seasonings. These seasonings are catered more towards Italians. If you're not Italian, you don't like these kind of seasonings, you don't have to use them, but I'm Italian and I love it.
Pimp, we get a big ups to Darcy DeFlo and add his song to the playlist. No. What is up, everyone? Hello, hello, and welcome. Only mic was on. It's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know.
Hello, hello, hello.
Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn up my neck phones. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. What's up, Jamie?
Yo, yo.
Good to see you here today. Are you ready for this?
Yo, yo.
You know what time it is. Yes, Jay. Big time. Go. Shout out to all my niggas from Guadalajara, Acapulco. I'm cruising in my blue Corolla. I need that money to be a high roller. Trapped and made a pan controller. She's crying downstairs, so I have to console her. Swimsuit model with eating disorder. Spent $200 on her DoorDash order. Yo, just a fucking crook with a fucking crooked jaw. False flagging out channel with my puppy dog. I committed fraud, and I got low teeth. I'm a low teeth god. False flagging, mundane maggot. Phil's fat, Phil's a faggot. Phil's a loser, Phil's a beggar. Arnold, Phil's a nigger. Right? How do you say? Brunel's a nigger, right? Very nice. All right. Let us continue. It's 3 a.m. and I can't sleep. I got 2 big bills coming next week. One more chance to save the best streak. I'm going full mask off. It's not that deep. It's 3 a.m. and I can't sleep. I got 2 big bills coming next week. One more chance left to blow. You ready? 8 time go. 8 time flow. Whoa. They thought I fell off. No. Like a prime D rose, I'd be dunking on these hoes. Turn you into T-part, striking a T-pose. So let me tell you now what the story is. They call me DSP.
Notorious.
I'm cruising and wrenching, fast and furious, with my homie Pastor Eric Miller.
He's quite curious. They don't have nearly what it takes to be a man. And since I took their manhood, that's mine now, so I ain't giving it back.
My trolls are always watching me, waiting for another disaster stream. They won't even give me a piece of peace. They're like a whole fucking team locking onto my stream like a detractor beam. I can't get through. I'm sober. I'm losing my mind. And I'm losing supporters. Detractors are bending me over. Just another pawn in this Ludwig world order. And now I'm seeing so much clearer. as I sit here staring into Dark Dave's mirror and all of my fears and all that I see. The raw DSP, bottom feeder, cult leader. It's 3 a.m. and I still can't sleep. I guess this is all I will ever be. This is just how time flows. Until it time goes. It's gonna take years of effort to try to dig myself out of this fucking hole. It really is. And it sucks. I hope that someday I'll get out of it. I don't know if I ever will. I may be living month to month, paycheck to paycheck, begging for fucking tips and shit on stream for the rest of my life.
Like, it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade.
Yeah.
You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. Yeah.
You know, my life has been tough over the last decade.
Because you're not rich and you're not famous and you're not this and you're not that. You had an opportunity to be, but you blew it all. And I said, well, oh well. I'm proud of that. I guess I'm proud to be a loser.
This one's for all my baby girls.
I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy fuck life. I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy on level 1. Level 1. Married happily, paycheck to paycheck happily, meaningful relationship, meaningful life with a family. And now, by the way, I have to raise money to pay 2 big bills next week. All my utilities are due next week. Tomorrow, if I stop streaming, I would not be able to get a job. So it would be the end of my life. But outside of that, everything else is good in my life. You know what I mean? So I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy fuck life. I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy. I'll be the thousands of children.
Tell you something. When your life is all positive instead of negative, it's a much better situation. Big up skier, and I can tell you that from personal experience. Look at my life now. I have a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful life with a family, right? Everything here is so much better than what I had before. Why? Because I'm a positive person.
Now all of a sudden, the camera has been turned back at him. And he's like, wait, no. What do you mean, wait, no? It's your turn, bro. This beat is so Kino. I'm about to go medieval on this American tech reviewer. He's a fucking pedo. Discord server of unspeakable evil gooning out to cuties. Then sweep it up like veto your bank accounts approaching zero. So you hacked into Jay's PC and took his De Niro. Your parents take care of your kids on the D-Lo. Don't listen to your mom, because what the fuck does she know? Make believe making beats in your parents' home, but make believe don't mean shit on the streets of Rome. Manic episode, now you feel incredible. Do something regrettable, maybe something federal. Your Dropbox is full of photos that are questionable. Don't give a fuck, time to slam another edible. Playing Elden Ring and smoking dope. Stressed by an iPad from Best Buy so you could cope. I would tell you to jump, but you'd break the rope. It's because you're too fat. Now you get the joke. This goes over your head like Evil Knievel. You're acting kind of emo. Cry harder like a baby. Gambino, you're just a childish capo. But I am Gambino. Don't you know who I am? I won workplace at Eva. Time to ring up another Zeno. Say hello to the little friend of Pacino. This is Vegas, son. I'll send you back to Reno. There's only room for one mob in this casino. Is that most of my haters and detractors are not big-time guys on YouTube. Let's say I singled out one person who I felt really was harmful to me in my business for what they had said over the years. And I sued them for defamation or slander or whatever it is. Realistically, $sign amount, it's like a drop
about the snort guy. Man, baby, bitch, boy with no balls. Filed bankruptcy, but lied up on his court docs. Lives in the gated community with his son hard times. And a fucking pet horse, bro. But before I let go, let's go back in time and rack our minds to a day where Phil wasn't past his prime. To the good old days in the arcade, spending all the dimes just to pass the time. Cause at the time he was acting fine, wasn't asinine, still last in line. But hadn't really gotten to the point where he was an asshole. Oh wait, that's a lie. He was always a bitch boy, little miss bitchy, little miss hissy, sissy fit. Cause he couldn't get that Wolverine toy. If it walks like a bitch and acts like a bitch and dressed like a bitch, he probably a bitch. I'm wondering if a login seems like a possible switch, but not for the extent he can swallow a dick. And all the dents that be following him, fuck the whole damn lot of them. I'm calling in this audible, I'm calling it. This shit shouldn't even be possible. Better call that goddamn hospital, cause we gonna have a problem if we let this piggy off the hook. We slap him like a hockey puck and Jaha just to fuck him up. And by the way, you're a closet cuck, sprouting off that gobbledygook like a lizard human probably would. Got caught beating off on camera, I hope to God it was good. Really worth that loss you took. Bitch looking ass out here robbing off folk. We better clap back, get her racks back and bodying good. Hey Phil, whatever happened to Howard and Rambo? Had them driving Civics, taking care of business while you were out getting it. Shopping for a Lambo, you didn't really get it if it wasn't there to get it. I'll admit it, you don't even wanna be in the same boat. $100 each to the homies that were keeping you up, goddamn you're a lame-o. Project 7 was garbage, so regarded, even Derek wanna watch it. And speaking of Derek, his Twitter feed, you best not share it. Or his Facebook, or Insta, or Snapchat, goddamn that shit's scary. He should be in a mortuary, PDF file that ignores his parents. Goes online and sims for women, no JOI, just mind your business. Fast forward to the present, Phil still be begging, telling his dents he needs their buying. Still be lying, still drinking on that whale tail gin, cause that's the shit he's used to buying. I'm inclined to show up at his house and set that bitch on fire. Dressing in that woman's sweater, call that shit designer. Shopping at the Baby Gap, that's probably his supplier. I'm calling Kool-Aid girl to try to get this man a diaper.
Yeah, with your Campbell's chicken noodle soup looking at his face.
Fuck you, DSP and all that shit you say. Fuck you, I hope you make less than $1 a day. Fuck you, DSP and all that shit you say. Fuck you, DSP, I'm about to storm the gates. I'ma tell you all about the snort guy. Man, baby, bitch, boy with no balls. Filed bankruptcy, but lied up on his court docs. Lives in the gated community with his son hard times.
Now what does the sugar do in the sauce?
Adds sweetness, adds a contrast. If you don't, it's all going to be tartness, and you won't have any
It's going
kind
to be
of
acidity
sweetness to
from
the sauce.
tomatoes.
Right, you'll have
And then
tart
spice.
and it's acid and nothing else. Alright. So now we got to stir all that in, and then we add our final ingredients, and then the meat.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian pills. Italian dark side fit. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill. Italian can't give her a pill. I'm half kind of European mix. European style, Asian fusion style tips. Greasy hair. Pasta once a week. The authentic style, Asian fusion style, Italian.
Guess what else we're going to add?
What?
Sausage. Italian sausage. That's going to go in here too.
I love sausage. I have had many varieties.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian pills. Italian dark side fit. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill. Italian can't give her a pill. Why do you pretend to be Italian? I don't. I'm not full-blooded Italian. That'd be ridiculous for me to claim. I'm a quarter Italian. I am 1/4 Polish, and then I'm half kind of European mix.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats, cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Devin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Devin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Devin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Devin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me, and a family with Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. It was, oh, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. Like, I'm happy with who I am. Some people earlier were asking what happened to Kat. Bottom line is, she's, basically bummed out that so many people were trolling. Kat has nothing to do with myself or my content. There's nothing much else that we can do. There's a sick motherfucker on the internet called Dudy who likes to illegally restream my fucking streams and has an army of fucking trolls who are the only reason why he has any notoriety is because he copies my shit, and he eggs his trolls on to do negative shit like this, to come to my stream and to basically make fun of my girlfriend and do nasty shit. It's his fault that this kind of stuff happens. So all I can say is, sadly, don't expect Kat to be on stuff frequently. This was a rare occurrence where we had her on for something special, and look what happened because of fucking Dudy and his shithead fan base. And it's directly their fault 100% and nobody else's, because I make my living and notoriety off of making fun of Phil. You're a scumbag, and you don't deserve any popularity you ever got, and you are eventually going to pay for what you're doing, just so you know. It always comes back to bite you in the end. You will end up having it hurt you in one way or another long term. It ain't gonna be me, but something's gonna come back to get you in the end. When you do so much negativity and just toxic shit, it's gonna come back to get you, trust me. Apologies that happened and now Kat's not here. That wasn't the plan. It's Dudy's fault. And outside of that, there's nothing I can do. I wish I could shut him down or whatever. There's no way. YouTube doesn't care. YouTube allows illegal restreaming constantly, and they never do anything about it.
Well, hello. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Dudy in the house. What's poppin'?
Money, sub.
Money,
hey,
sub,
Dudy,
sub,
did you
sub.
see Phil lying on Daily Attack?
Did I see Phil lying on the Daily Ack? He's always lying. He's always lying. What lie in particular are you referencing? I did make a video, giving my thoughts on the Daily Ack. And him coping, of course. Apparently he got snaked by his dents. That's right, he got snaked. They wanted him to play Metal Gear Solid. He gave them what they wanted, even though he says now, I didn't want to play the game, right? He didn't want to play the game. And we all know that that's nonsense, that's bullshit, but just like every other playthrough, he, whenever it doesn't go right, he has to get consensus so that then he can blame others for his mistake. We'll cover that because there's some massive cope in there. There really is. Cope about Metal Gear Solid, cope about God of War, you name it, brother. It's just sad and pathetic, and we'll cover that.
That money,
we'll definitely cover that.
Money.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you being a member for 10 months.
Oh yeah, thanks for starting early.
Oh
Ups,
my lord.
Everyone.
Big ups, Rob Dog. You know what? If 9 o'clock works best for everyone, I don't mind doing the podcast at 9 o'clock. Maybe I'll do a poll. Let's do a poll. This can be the interactive portion of the stream. Do you like the 9 a.m. start or go back to 10? Well, you know what? Let's just say 9 o'clock. And then let's say Eastern. Because I know... Alright. There you go. I made a poll. Rob Dog, I appreciate the 5, brother. I really, really do. Yeah, I know. I think some people do like the 5. Oh yeah, we're gonna get. By the way, we're gonna get into Wings of Redemption. That's right. I think it's time we need to pull up Wings. We need to bring them up in front of Mod Squad, and it might be time to get the rope. Really, we really do. We have to get the rope. We have to. I mean, this guy is just. Good lord, man. We'll do that soon, but I got a lot to say about Wings, because I think for the most part I've been pretty fair with Wings. Even when I used to detract against Wings, I've been pretty fair. I've been pretty fair with the guy. But he just says some extremely stupid ass shit. Andy, stop trolling, brother. I got an iPad over here and I can hear it. Just hit refresh, brother. It might be just your stream, okay? Is everyone else good? Can you guys hear me? Just wanted to double check, but it seems like everything's good. The fat man needs to get roped. Really, honestly. I mean, he just say some stupid, ridiculous, stupid things. And it's very annoying. I don't know if he's trying to be a shock jock, as he loves to claim. He loves to be a shock jock, but how many times, Wings, you developed an army of trolls that try to ruin your life for almost a decade over this nonsense, over you continuously spouting off stupid shit, especially with children. Stop talking. There should never, Wings, the words 12-year-old should never come out of your mouth. If they're discussion about kids, you should just be quiet, Wings. You really should. You should just not say anything about it. Because ultimately you say something stupid that gets you in trouble. And yeah, he did say something extremely dumb, stupid. I mean, apparently blaming children. We're gonna watch a video. We're actually gonna get into it. We got a segment from Wings 007. Shout out Wings 007. And we also will watch the Lumix video. So yeah, it's very annoying, brother. It really is. I mean, it's dumb. It's dumb. People like that don't learn the lesson. And then it lends to the credence, like, okay, maybe once you screwed up once, you said something extremely stupid once, okay, fine. But when you do it multiple times, over and over and over and over, and it seems to be the same subject, you might start to think, well, wait a minute, maybe this is how he truly feels. What the fuck's going on? Yeah, it's true. The man is never, he really isn't punished. I mean, you would think he would learn his lesson after getting thrown out off of Locale Live and losing the bulk of his money. But he never does, man. I don't know what's wrong with the guy. I really don't. We'll get into it. We'll look into it. We'll talk about it. And yeah, so real quick, at 11:30, I gotta take a little break. So let's see how far we get. So if at 11:30, we still got a lot to go, maybe what I'll do is I'll play a video for about 10 or 15 minutes. You guys can watch it and talk amongst yourselves. I gotta take a phone call. It's an important phone call. So if we're vibing, if we're having a good time, and you know, you guys want me to continue the stream, we can do it. I just need to take like a 10-minute break. Yeah, I gotta pull them Hogans and take a dump. No, I gotta make a phone call, so it'll be about 10 or 15 minutes. So, you know, what I'll do is I'll play a video, you guys can watch it, hang out, and then I'll come back and then we can finish off the stream. If not, we can end the stream. It's not a big deal. So again, thank you, brothers. I appreciate the early support, the love. I'm trying to think if there's some news. Oh, I wanted to apologize for yesterday. I'm really sorry that I had to cancel the stream. As you guys know, I'm trying to move my setup from Streamlabs to Stream Elements. And like always, I'm having issues with my keys, with my stream key, and it's not working. So by the time I tried to get back, it was too late. So I had to cancel the stream. So my apologies. So I'm streaming right now. I'm streaming on Streamlabs until the near future, until I figure it the fuck out. So there you go. That's the news. And then no tech stream. No. If I can't get it done, I'm not gonna waste your time. So I'll just stay on Streamlabs for now, and I'll figure it out. I have a tech person. I'll call them after the stream, and we'll try to figure it out. Okay. I'm happy you canceled yesterday. I would have missed it. Sublime, no worries. But I felt bad because I told you guys I was streaming, and then I pushed it off, and then I had to cancel it. Duty Streams understands that your time is valuable, and I don't like wasting anyone's time. So I just want to apologize. Okay, I'm very sorry. And I'll try my best not to do that again. All right. Yeah, Darziak. Yeah, I message Darziak from time to time. He'll help me. He'll help me with my OBS. All right. So, the other quick thing I want to shout out, real quick. I want you to take notice here. Look at this. If you haven't watched my video yet, not too many of you guys did, but I just wanted to show you guys something. Look at that. Oh my lord! Ain't that? Look at that! Look at that! I did another layout. So I changed it up a little bit. So I moved some furniture around on the stream and decided I wanted to use some channel assets. Shout out to Crooked Hound. Are you here? Are you here, Crooked Hound? Crooked Hound here. Let's give Crooked Hound a round of applause. Yes. Big ups to Crooked Hound. He's been working on some channel art for Dudy, and he was really nice, didn't charge me. I'm actually going to be sending him a Gout Boy today as a thank you. But this is just one asset that he created for me. It's Dudy chilling on the desk. You see the muffin? Look, Dudy got the muffin. Muffin, coffee. There's another one he created for me where I'm chilling watching Phil on a big monitor. It's really nice. I have a couple, a couple nice little assets, and couple of those nice little assets there, and I'm going to be using them. So I'm probably going to create a separate layout for one of our streams. So, but yes. So I wanted to just show you guys. You might see it here and there. And look, this is really nice. By the way, look, here's the hologram. I love the spinning hologram of Gout Boy. Who likes the spinning hologram of Gout Boy? If you see right there, it says we're seeing meaningful podcast. You see Phil, Gout Boy spinning around, round. Yes, suffer pig, suffer Gout Boy. That's right. So again, I want to give a shout out to Crooked Hound for creating some nice, meaningful assets for the stream. And just want to let you guys know, if you guys want me to showcase something for you guys, or you want to create something for me, just let me know. I'm always happy to accept stuff for the channel. artwork and stuff like that. I'm not talking about, just artwork or whatever. It's perfectly fine. And and I want to give just a quick shout out to Crooked Hound. He does do animations. So if you're in the market for animations or want some work done, if you're streaming, whatever, you know what I mean, you can reach out to him and talk with him, see if he can maybe do some channel work for you or just some general artwork for you. So he's always on our stream, so you could reach out to him, and also he's on Twitter. So Crooked Hound, do me a favor, can you message your Twitter handle here so that we can just give you a big shout out? Yeah, so yeah, if anyone's interested, you could definitely hit up Crooked Hound. Plus some artwork. I know some people do actually content, and maybe they're not artistic like Dudy, just like me. I'm not very artistic inclined. Artistic, not autistic. I'm a little autistic. That's fine. But if you need something, yeah, there you go. All right, so that's enough. That's the news. We're good to go. Let's start off on Phil. That's right. All right, so we got some videos to watch.
Got people on Kick. Thanks for all the moral support.
Oh, we got some moral support.
Some real support.
Moral support. Well, you know what? That actually looked really... Oh, it moved away. All right, so let's go back to our normal recording. I still want to tweak that layout, but I wanted to show everyone what it looked like, and there'll be some new channel art. Also, one other thing. New intro coming. New intro is coming soon. Pixar Animation finally has time for Dudy. That's right. He's been working for other people, so he kind of left me hanging. He didn't want anything to do with poor Dudy. That's right. He mistreated Dudy, but of course he came back, and he's helping the channel again. So new intro. I'm hoping to get it very soon. It's going to be an epic intro. It's going to be like a cinematic intro. And in the intro, I'll give you a little hint.
That money,
I'll give you a little hint. Think Game of Thrones.
Wings threatened to ban all non-members last stream. Smiley face emoji.
Oh man, we're winning, brother. We're winning. Wings. Yeah, I know. He always does that. He always does that. But if you look at his ban list must have like 80,000 people. He bans everyone, and it's pointless. It's just like when Phil bans people. It's the stupidest thing because you can always create another sock account. YouTube, there's no restrictions for how many accounts you have on YouTube. I think what they do is they limit you 10 per month if you're using a cell phone. But if you're not using a cell phone and you're just creating Google accounts, then you're good to go. And it really doesn't matter if you have a VPN, because you just move your VPN to a different location and you're good to go. You know what I mean? Punish, I appreciate you dropping the 2. Did you change your name, by the way? Punish Sicilian Gamer? Because I thought your name was, didn't your name start with a D? The Punish was different. Are you the same person, or are you a different Sicilian? Let me know in the chat, brother.
12 years old for getting molested.
I know. What's wrong with this fucking idiot? He's so dumb, man. He's so fucking dumb. And honestly, if you really, like, analyze him, I don't think he really tried to, I don't know. Is he disassociating her age? I don't know. Right there, man. When you're dealing with minors, it doesn't matter what happens. It's a fucking minor. It's a minor. Blaming a minor pretty much for anything is pretty dumb. Now, I'm not trying to say that if a minor commits a crime, you should ignore it. No, I'm not saying that. But you have to understand that, there's a reason why we don't give the death penalty to children. Because their minds are not fully developed. Maybe they do stupid shit. Who knows? You know what I mean? God, man. It's just so fucking dumb, man. SK, thank you, brother, for being a member for 2 months. I appreciate it. Good Jesus, this fucking dude. But we'll get into it. We got some video. That's going to be the second segment of the podcast. Because I want to rip him. Because he's an idiot. He really is. I'm going to leave the poll running a little bit more because I'm trying to get consensus. But it seems like right now, 84% of you like the early start. So I could do 9 o'clock. That's perfectly fine. If you guys are here to watch, to engage, to support, then yeah, Dudy will do 9 o'clock. Doesn't matter. I mean, I'll have to rush some stuff early in the morning, but 9 should be fine for me. And it's good too, because on days where I need to go longer, it's not an issue. I can go a little longer. You know what I mean? There you go. He does say stupid shit. The problem is though, after a while, when you continuously say stupid shit, there is a point in time where you have to say, okay, you can't speak anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I understand you're saying stupid shit, but does there come a time when someone in power needs to go to Wings and say, okay, you lost your privileges to speak. You lost your privileges. Is that Keemstar that should be doing that? I don't know. And again, I'm not calling for anyone to get banned or whatever, but, you know, there needs to be an intervention. There really needs to do with this fucking guy. You know, maybe there should be some type of, I don't know, man. Is there software that you can build into your stream that as soon as he utters the word 12, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 years old, or children, that it just mutes him? God, man. You'd have to swing the same club at Boogie. Yeah, Boogie, yeah. Boogie, yeah, Boogie's an idiot too, but at least with Boogie, you know, I think he's realized that he just needs to be careful and he shouldn't tread on certain things. Like, just shut up. Don't say anything. You know what I mean? It just... Fucking guy, man. This fucking guy. All right, we're going to pack him up a little later. So, but again, I want to give a shout out to Wings 007. And I also want to give a shout out to Lumix. That's right. Big ups Lumix. Lumix is having a resurgence, by the way. Big ups to Lumix. I know there was a bit of a low there for Lumix because he wasn't really putting out too much content. But of course, now, after Wings left locale and he's back, there's just a ton of content there. So shout out to Lumix, man. I haven't seen much of Breaking Banquet, though. So, whatever. It is what it is. Deported Sicilian gamer. This is the man right here, brother.
There is an intervention. Federal prison.
Yeah, definitely, brother. Definitely. Okay, so deported Sicilian is a different detractor than the previous supporter. The previous supporter was, let's see. So this stream has a deported Sicilian. No, it's the same person. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, deported Sicilian. I'm sorry. Duty's old. My apologies. Duty turned 50 and his memory is just getting all fucked up. And yes, it's official, folks. Duty is now 50. Yes, Duty is 50. He hit the big 5-0. Yes, I'm old. Yes, I got, you know, I'm not happy. It's depressing. You know, at least before when people would ask me my age, I can say I'm in my 40s. Now I can't say that anymore. I gotta say I'm in my 50s, which, god damn, that shit sucks. It is. It's depressing. I'm not gonna say Kevin, but it was within a let's say a month span, somewhere between a month. It was recently. No, I did color guard. I did color guard when I was 45, I think, and I'm clean. I'm good. Thank you, Sublime. I appreciate it. Duty has a young voice. Yeah, I think it's more the microphone. Because I asked my wife, I was like, do I have a nasally voice? Like, do I have a high pitched voice? She's like, no, you have a pretty deep voice. So I think it's just the microphone. Who knows?
Money. Sub.
Brandon, thank you, brother, for being a member for 8 months, man. Much appreciated. Thank you. And I appreciate all my members, by the way. You guys really hung in. You guys really hung in this summer when Duty decided to take a break from streaming. And you know, I think we're at like 400. We're at 400 viewers, I think. 400 viewers. I mean, it's 400 members.
Never run into this thing before.
Oh my lord, laughing mob, brother. What's up, brother? Thank you for the 10.
It's a money creature.
Money creature.
It just throws money around.
Just throws it around.
What the hell was that?
What the hell is that?
You old man. Don't be sad.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little depressed. I'm a little depressed. Not depressed where I'm gonna have a midlife crisis or any of that. It's a little depressing because honestly, man, you know what it is. I think you know what it is. I'm not afraid to die. I'm not one of those people. Like, you guys know I'm spiritual. You guys know I have my beliefs. You know my thoughts on the afterlife. That's not what's bothering me. It's just the thought that if I'm lucky, I might get another 25 years, right? Maybe 30. 30 years, man. That's it. So that's a little depressing. That is depressing. So the biggest thing is just because I have kids. I think if I didn't have kids, I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be like, whatever. When I die. Who cares? There's no one there really to kind of relying on me. But that's what it is. I have kids, so it's like, all right, you know, you pass away, you know, and you want to be there as long as you can for your kids. So I think that's the thing that's bothering me. So it's all right. Mrs. Duty is making me feel good. She's being extra nice to Duty. She is. She's being very kind and loving and doing stuff for me and kind of taking care of me. She is. She's been great. Like the last 2 months. Shout out to Miss Duty for taking care of me. And yeah, extra loving, extra care. It's been good. So maybe I need to look more depressed. Maybe I need to act more depressed around my wife so I can get a little bit more, you know, lovey-dovey time. All right, become high. Yeah, no, I don't want to live forever though. Fuck that. Just don't become a burden near your kids. Oh, never, brother. Never. I'm not a burden on anyone, brother. No, but I appreciate it. All right, come on, let's get into some content. All right, we've been yakking long enough. Right? We've been yakking long enough. Laughing Mob, thank you, brother, for the 5 gifted, brother. Thank you. And if you got a gifted membership from Laughing Mob, be sure to thank them. Also, if you did get a membership or you are a membership, the September giveaway is open. The winner of the August was PPP Jilted Lover. He wanted the $25 because he's broke and he needs to pay bills. And by the way, I just sent that out to you. You should get it. Please let me know. Please let me know if you got it. All right. Let's see if he got it. All right. Is he even here? Are you here, Jilted Lover? Anyway, it's fine, brother. Just respond to my just let me know if you got it. So yes, he did get it. I sent him $25. So don't forget, enter the giveaway for September. You could do a $25 gift card. You could do $25. Whatever, it's fine. And I'll probably give a Gout Boy whatever way. All right, let's do this. We've been yakking long enough. So again, Laughing Man and Laughing Mob and everyone, thank you guys for the early momentum. It's much appreciated. And big ups to Kick, man. Hey, Rurchix, how you doing, Rurchix? Ya King holding down the Kick chat. Healthar, thank you for being here. Who else is here? Kick is in effect. Big ups to Kick. And apparently, just to let you know, Kick is the wild child of Duty streams, of the meaningful content. So if you ever want to go wilding out and go chill, you can go chill over on the Kick stream, and it helps Duty out. It helps him get him partnered. All right, folks. So let's see what's up. So we're gonna talk about Phil first, and then we'll do the Wings of Redemption segment. So the first thing I want to cover, of course, is we talked about this a little bit, where it seems like DSP for some reason might be running some gay ops. That's right. Now we've gotten some new Sharbar, thank you for the 5. Thank you.
Happy 50th.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm actually a little bit older than 50. I'm 50 and some change. Not gonna say the birthday, but it was recent. It wasn't too long ago. And but thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sharbar. Yeah, I'm an old man. I'm old as fuck. But it's okay. It's all right. I'm aging well. Okay, so real quick, we want to talk about Phil and his folder.
Hey,
all right.
Got people on Kick. Thanks for all the moral support. However,
Big ups,
sure
Kick.
Great if you give me some real support.
Big ups, Kick. Someone did drop some moral support. I'm not sure if it was a follow. I think it's a follow. Big ups, brother. I appreciate the Kick moral support. All right, so let's just really quick go back to what happened.
Money. I really do. I need that money.
Crooked Hound, brother. Thank you for the 2.
Big ups to you and your chat, man.
Thank
Happy
you, brother.
Day.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And again, folks, if you're looking for some work or whatever, man, reach out to Crooked Hound. He's a really nice dude. And he's very professional. He does some nice work. Reach him out. Give him some love and support if that's something that you're looking to do. Because I know there's other content creators out there that help with channel art, and a lot of time they're busy. So can you make it 9 a.m. time? That's 10. That would be 10 o'clock my time, Matthew. So that would be 10 o'clock my time. So that's what I was doing before. We'll talk about it. We don't need to rush it, and then we can alternate it back and forth so that no one misses the podcast. So thank you, Derek. I appreciate it. Yes. All right. So wait, real quick. So let's look at Phil here. Where's that stupid video? Here it is, folks. Let's just watch this video because I don't think we touched on this on the Lad podcast. So as you guys know, Phil was having problems trying to get GTA 4, the Ballad of Gay Phil, up and running. He didn't do it, and then of course, like an idiot, he never learns his lesson. What's up, Premature? How you doing over on Kick? He never learns his lesson. You would think after losing his Switch, right? After losing his Switch because he exposed some information that he shouldn't have exposed, he would learn that he would no longer do that. He wouldn't show his desktop. He wouldn't show email. No, he did it. He kept doing it, right? Right, he did it, right? So we do have some information because we did go back and take a look at it, Matthew. We'll get into it. But I still think it's really interesting, and it's something we should hyper focus on, because I'm curious why Phil still has it, why he might still have it, and why was it in his recent folders? What exactly is he doing? And of course, since Phil doesn't want to say anything, we'll wildly speculate, okay? Yes, he definitely has nudes of PPP and Andy. Andy and PPP, of course he does. All right, so we're gonna watch this video. It's I don't know, it's a few minutes long. Let's watch it. This happened the day before, and I know Kino was gonna talk about it yesterday, but they got busy with Review Tech USA, the documentary, which actually was really good. I watched Kino Casino last night, and I watched their review of the RTU documentary by that one guy. I forgot who did it. If someone in the Kick Chat knows the name of the person that did the documentary, I want to pin it because it's pretty good. It is pretty good. I think it's really fair. It's fair to Phil. I mean, to Rich, I don't think it takes shots at Rich. It does. It takes shots at Rich. It calls him out for his bullshit, but I don't think it takes any low blows. So it's pretty good. Mickey No More, is that who did it? Mickey No More. Shout out Mickey No More. We'll look at his channel, and then we'll post the documentary if you guys want to watch it. I've given my thoughts on Review Tech USA, Rich, my feelings on it. But if you want to watch it, you guys can watch it. It was a pretty well put together documentary. So they got busy shitting all over Rich and shitting all over Jeremy of the Quartering. And by the way, I might start diving into Jeremy a little bit. Because of course you guys know Melanie Mac there. She's there, right? She's on the show. Dudy likes Melanie Mac. He finds her to be a bit interesting. Dudy can fix her, right? Yeah, Dudy can fix her. And the Quartering is just so insufferable. He really is. He's just unsufferable. The man is just a pure grifter. And this is Dudy talking. Dudy knows about grifting, okay? I mean, he spams YouTube with 10,000 videos for ad revenue, so I completely understand it. You know what I mean? Yes, I am married. I'm looking afar. It's okay, but I can look from far. Okay, Dudy's window shopping. Okay, he's not touching or buying anything. Don't worry. Yeah, I might get into him. Because he's just it's weird. There's a lot of weird shit there going on with Quartering, and his finances and the begging. Like, I think that's what bothers me the most about the Quartering. He's becoming Phil with the begging. It's getting severe. It's getting bad. Like, I normally don't shit on people for making money on YouTube or making money doing content creation. I don't care about that. Knock yourself out. Make your money, brother. It's just the begging. The begging is getting obsessive, and it's getting very fucking annoying. Yes, and he's like Phil. Premature. That's another thing. He's now always talking about shit and poop and pooping his pants in front of Melanie Mac and his other hosts. It's just nasty. It's cringe and nasty. And I'm sorry, when you're someone where your jokes or your dialogues all have to devolve into shit and poop and scat, you're not an interesting person. You're a boring fucking person that has nothing to talk about. And that's sad. I mean, the Quartering, that's his bread and butter, is talking. And when you got nothing to talk about, and you have to talk about how, when you eat the way you eat, and it makes you shit all over yourself, I mean, come on, brother. That's some cringe shit there. So we'll get into Quartering a little bit. We're gonna start diving into Quartering a little bit, because I don't, like I said, you guys know I'm kind of on the right side of the political spectrum, but I don't like ultra conservatives. I don't like ultra liberals. They're both fucking annoying. And Rich, Rich is straddling that too far to the right side, and he's not even doing that. He turned into Phil. He's turned into Phil. Really, that's what it is. He should change his name to Dark Side Quartering. Really, it's terrible. Anyway, all right. So let's watch this. This is where Phil exposes his desktop.
Thanks for all the moral support.
Shout out Kick.
It would be great if you give me some real support.
Shout out Kick. All right, shout out Kick. That's right, Dark Side Quartering. Big up, Slasher. There you go, Dark Side Quartering. Yeah, we'll get into Dark Side Quartering a little bit, because he's getting to be very fucking annoying. All right, so here's the video, folks. I've been really curious because I know that Keemstar did give Phil the invitation regarding coming on to his podcast. Phil did respond to Keem and said, "Look, I'll come on, but we can't talk about drama." And then Keemstar said, "Look, man, we gotta find a happy medium." And I gave my thoughts on what I thought Keem should do, where he should bring him on, glaze him, gaslight him for a good 20 or 30 minutes, talk about Evo or whatever the fuck he wants to talk about. And then right after that, just get into him. Just go into him. Do the Side Scrollers Part 2. And bring guests on. Like, bring surprise guests. I'd bring It's a Gundam, Craig, Panda Lee if you can. PPP, just bring everyone onto the fucking stream, because I'm telling you, if Keem has one shot at this, one shot with whatchamacallit. If DSP is willing to come on, he has one shot, I think, because as soon as Keem starts shitting on him or start bringing up, you know, divorce or early bird or whatever, he's not gonna come back on. So you might as well just take your shot. You might as well just take your shot from the very beginning. That's my advice, right? So anyway, it's been quiet. We haven't heard much. And then, of course, Phil was having tech issues with the ballad of gay Phil. And he was doing a tech support stream. And then this happened.
I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money.
Can I delete that? Could that be the autosave for Ballad of Gay Tony?
By the way, he's loving to say Gay Tony a lot. I find that very interesting. It's like poop.
I found it. This is definitely the folder that has
Poop
all the
and
data
ass.
in it. I just need to know what we're looking for and what we're deleting.
It's Ms. Mac, actually.
Yes, there's a Ballad of
She's
Gay
cute.
Tony folder.
She's crazy, but she's cute. No,
I'll
this
show
is
you.
not
I
going
can show
anywhere
you
true.
here, I guess. I'm just making sure that there's nothing that I'm showing you that I don't want to show you.
Okay, real quick. I know whenever someone says someone is cute or attractive, they're automatically gooning. Saying that someone is attractive doesn't mean that you're gooning. Because I even said that about Kat. I've said Kat is a pretty woman. She was pretty when she first met Phil. And even now, as obese as she is, she still has a pretty face, you know what I mean? So saying someone is pretty or cute isn't simping, okay? I just want to put that out there. Throwing cash her way because she's pretty or cute, that's one thing. But just saying someone's pretty doesn't mean you're gooning or you're simping, okay? And if I see that in my chat, you're banned, alright? Don't say Duty's simping or gooning, alright? All I'm saying is that Melanie Mac is very attractive. And, you know, she's broken a little bit, and maybe Duty can fix her. That's all I'm saying. That's the only thing I'm saying, okay?
I think we're good. Okay, here we go. So here it is. This is the folder. See?
It's okay. We're all a little broken.
And this is the Ballad of Gay Tony folder. See, here's all the shaders and things that I installed. These are some of the mods and things that I installed.
All right, so my thing's blocking it a little bit. Let me see if I can move it a little bit. Here you go. You can see it. So right here, I put a little arrow just in case you didn't see it. And right here in your most recents, so, I mean, I'm not the biggest tech person, but I know with my computer, whenever I open up my file explorer or whatever, the first thing that it's going to do is it's going to show me my most recent or most folders I've accessed, common folders I've accessed, right? If anyone's a tech person, you can let me know. Big ups, TJ. How you doing, brother? Stop it, TJ. You're getting banned. You're losing your mod chip and you're getting banned. No one's simping for Melanie, okay? No one's simping for Melanie. All I said was Melanie is attractive. That's all I said, okay? All right. Nothing more. I hear the gooning and the simping talk. You guys are getting banned and you're losing your mod chip. All right. All right. So, yeah, so it shows his most recent folders. And what we have here is 11 PPP key. Now, the thing I did was I went back and did a little bit of research. That's right. Duty actually did some research. And I think a few people on Twitter actually did the same thing. And I went back and I went to, you know what? Let me go to raw fill real quick. So let me go to raw fill. So we're going to go to raw fill. I'm pretty sure someone in, no, not raw fill. What am I going to go to? Let's do Kino Casino. I think Kino Casino has it. So on the Kino Casino clip channel, there is the it's the, let's see here. Oh god, they pump out a lot of content, by the way. They're just as bad as Duty with the videos, just pumping out videos over and over. That's a good thing. Whatever, make that money, Kino Casino. All right, let's go here. And by the way, their editor, whoever's Kino Casino's editor, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. He catches all the he catches all of the swearing and everything that won't make it that won't allow it to pass on YouTube. So shout out to whoever his editor is. All right, hold on a sec. I'm trying to find the video of Review Tech USA, the interview. Come on, where the hell's the interview? It's a Gundam. Oh, here it is. All right, so here it is right here.
Answer in the can.
All right, so we're looking at Kino Casino. Let's find it. All right, just sit right here. Yeah, let's play this.
It's unlike Phil.
Yeah.
He admits the casino was mopping the fucking floor with him, destroying him, and
I'm trying to find it. But there was
as
kind of in the
Rich
way.
tells him all this.
All right, so real quick, so what I did was I went back and I took a look at the the King Snake, the Level 9 8666 podcast. And yes, Phil, I think, mentioned something about the Keemstar folder, where he did have one that was called 11, and it was called Keemstar PPP. So yes, Phil was telling the truth when he said that this is an old folder that he created during the King Snake the King Snake arc. You know, that whole bullshit nonsense, right? So that's true. My question though that I had was why is it showing up on kind of his most recent? And of course, interestingly, it just popped up because I did look at another video from Raw Phil where he actually was looking at his desktop, and I did not see that folder there. So he just recently accessed that folder for something. And it has to do with Keemstar reaching out to him, right? So I think what's going on here is this is what I think is going on. I think Phil is considering going on the Locale podcast to do an interview, right? At least to do one. That way he can claim, oh, look at me, I'm no longer the insular person. I'm not here sitting in my little dirty room, not talking to anyone. I'm engaging with other content creators, right? And he figures, you know what? If I get 3 or 4 of his whales to come out and drop some money on me, it'll be worth it, right? And if Keem starts bullshit, then I'll just ban him or won't deal with him ever again. I think that's his approach, right? So I think he went back and he started researching his DMs to see what exactly he said about Keemstar. Because if you had a chance to take a look at the emails when him and PPP were buddies, he shit all over Keemstar. It didn't even need to be brought up. Like, out of nowhere, Phil starts messaging PPP saying, oh, did you see Locale live, blah blah blah, and he was talking shit about Keemstar. He called them a shyster, he called them a crook, he called them an asshole, he said fuck Keemstar. These are all the things he said about him right now. Of course, during this level 666 podcast, he tried to retcon that. And he said, well, no, I was just saying that to get PPP to say some bullshit. Like, I wanted PPP to jump in. And that way I can show that I was truly snaking him. Or whatever the fuck he was saying, right? So I think that's what this is. I don't think it's a new folder. But I do think that Phil is going back and researching. What's up, Kitty? How are you? I think he's going back, researching and covering his ass and trying to come up with an excuse. So I guess big ups to Phil for planning ahead. Finally actually planning ahead and not just going into something blind like an idiot. So I guess big ups, Phil, for doing some research. But I think what he's doing is he's going in and he's seeing exactly what Keemstar said about him. Because I'm pretty sure Keem will bring it up in the video or in the stream. And he wants to have a response for it.
Why does Phil love saying gay Tony so much?
Because he's gay! Or he's gay! Yes, he's fucking gay. He's gay. I don't know. He just has a weird thing. He has a complex about sexuality. I don't know if it's closeted. I don't know if he's gay. I don't know maybe if his dad was one of the... I mean, his father was a military person. So I don't know if his dad was very strict and was like, no son of mine's going to be a homosexual. You know what I mean? Maybe his dad beat him. And I guess I'm just speculating here. This is all speculation. Maybe Phil was in his mom's closet playing dress up and playing with dolls. And maybe his dad beat his ass and said, you know, no son of mine's going to be gay. Right? Yes, he's gay. He's gay. He's gay! So something happened there in his childhood where it kind of fucked him up a little bit. The other thing, too, is from Phil's own mouth. This is Dudy's not making shit up here. This is what Phil said. Phil said this. Him and his father had nothing in common. His father worked a lot, and his mom was like his best friend. And Phil has stated over and over again that he didn't have a lot of friends when he was younger. And because he lived in an urban-style community, he wasn't allowed to go out because his parents were afraid that he might make friends with black people or black people would beat him up or rob him. Yeah, this is true. I'm not lying. You know what I mean? It's the reason why he never learned how to ride a bike, because his mom was worried that the urban style kids in the neighborhood were going to steal his bike and beat him up. I'm not making this up. This is what Phil said on his, this came out of his own mouth. So, from what he said, it sounded like his mother was the bigger influence in his life, because his dad was out banging chicks. That's right. Phil said that his mom, both of them were going around sleeping around, and apparently his dad was fucking around. He was fucking on the regular, as Wings of Redemption would say. Like, I don't know, these fucking secretaries or whatever. I have no clue. But his dad was a big cheater. And Phil used to complain that his parents would put him in the middle of their marital problems and use him kind of as a pawn. And he hated his parents because of that.
That money, I really do.
The Port of Sicilian, brother. Thank you for the 2.
It's likely that Phil's dad was disgusted by Phil.
Yes, that could be it. I mean, come on. You're a military person. And again, I don't want to lump in all military people, but typically military men are a little bit more conservative. They're kind of a little bit more manly, and they don't really enjoy their unmasculine male children. You know what I mean? Let's just put that out there. It's not all of them. I'm not saying all of them, but that could be the case. And the other thing that Phil said was his dad was into fishing. His dad was into nature. His dad would go camping. And Phil didn't like any of that. Phil has said in the past that his father at times tried to connect with him, and that he noticed that he liked staying inside and playing video games. So what he did was he bought him video games. And then he would take him to the arcade. Now the fucked up thing was he would take him to the arcade, give him a bag of quarters, and say, "I'll pick you up later." Instead of going in with his son and watching him play, maybe play together, his father was just like, "Fuck that, no thank you, fucking nerd." He probably even called him a nerd. No, I'm not lying. B Smalls. These are his words. So he probably gave him a bunch of quarters and called him a nerd and told him, "Get the fuck out of my car," right? Yes. So I think maybe that's what it is. Maybe he just never dealt with his sexuality because his father was stern. That could be it. And again, I'm speculating, but the speculation comes from factual statements made by Phil. Okay? So that could be why he has issues. And he's like really awkward and weird. And that's why he gets really sensitive when people call him gay. What's up, dog? How you doing? What's up, Ben? He gets very sensitive when people call him gay. He does. Like, if anyone were to call me gay, I don't give a fuck, call me gay. I don't give a shit. I call myself gay from time to time. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? It's not like, I don't know. It's not like it was in the 80s or 70s when someone called you, the F slur. It was, oh my God. You know what I mean? They were attacking you. Who gives a shit? Yes. Dude, yeah, you're right. I mean, that probably may have happened. And again, this is speculation, but he probably gave Phil like $20 in quarters, threw him out of the car and said, "Get the fuck out of here, nerd. I'll pick you up later." Right? And then maybe went, he probably told him, "I'm going to go to Subway. Oh, I'm going to pick up some cigarettes for your mom," because his mom was a chain smoker, right? And then he went and banged off a few chicks. Who knows? But anyway, I think maybe that's what be going on. But Phil has said that his mother brushed his hair till he was 17 years old. 17 years old. My mom stopped brushing my hair when I was 5. After 5 years old, my mom said, "Go wash your own ass. Go, make your own food, whatever." You know what I mean? Like my mom was like, "Be fucking independent. Go do your own thing." So I was brushing my own hair or whatever. You know what I mean? But his mom was combing. I'm sorry, no, Dudy lied. Not brushing, combing, because Phil clarified that. He said she combed his hair with the comb until she was 17. So maybe that's it, man. I don't know. It's very curious. I would love to see home videos of Mr. Burnell when he was younger, or the Burnell family. That would be some interesting shit. It really would be. My mom never brushed my hair. I mean, when you're like 3 or 4 years old and you don't give a shit, that's what it was. So when I didn't give a shit, my hair was a mess, my mom would be like, "You're not going out like that. Brush your fucking hair." And maybe she would brush it for me. But again, this is 4 and 5 years old. After 5 years old, my mom would say, "Go brush your fucking hair." and I would go brush my hair. You know what I mean? And when I was younger, I had short hair anyway, so it really didn't matter. Anyway, all right, so let's keep going.
Installed. These are some of the mods and things that I installed. So here is the Ballad of Gay Tony, right here.
Yeah. Oh God, like a bird. That's right, like his bird. Like these birds. Look, like when the birds go flying around. He probably does that right now. Phil probably regurgitates food for his birds and feeds it in his mouth. He throws it back up and feeds his birds.
Search
just like his mom did.
SGTA4 in the top right.
Right. Birds. Look at my beautiful birds.
Here's Ballad of Gay Tony.
My beautiful birds.
Here's
Pick up
all
birds
kinds of files
flying around. Time to let them get some exercise.
Data? Could it be? No. Oh my God! Look. Who knows what any of this is? I don't know. There's a zillion files. I'll never figure this out.
By the way, yet again, more tech support. He wasted an hour and like 20 minutes doing tech support, trying to get this running. You know what, Phil? And I gave my thoughts on that. He's an idiot. I'm sorry. If something doesn't work, like again, why didn't he check this out hours before? Like, why doesn't he prep anything? I never get it. Like, he comes on, right, and he turns on, so at night, he turns on his stream at 9:45. And for about 20 or 30 minutes, he doesn't do shit. He's probably taking a dump or doing whatever or playing WWE Champions. And then he comes on, he yaks for 15 minutes, he begs, and then he fires up the fucking game. Why doesn't he fire it up beforehand just to make sure, one, it's working, two, all the updates are installed, so you're not wasting your viewers' time? Again, he doesn't respect people's time, and that annoys me to no fucking end. It just annoys me to no end when you don't respect other people's time, right? So what he does is he just tells everyone, hey, idiots, just hang around, you know, watch me do tech support, and you can help me, right? Because I'm too busy, or whatever the fuck he wants to say. That annoys the shit out of me. It really does. Now, I understand tech shit happens. I understand. It's pause. I'm paused, Redbird. I'm paused. I understand tech shit happens from time to time, or problems happen in midstream. But this is something, Phil, you could have avoided. You could have tried to fire it up, try to fix it before you did this shit. And if it didn't work, you should have called an audible. But of course, his autism, you know, you can't fuck with the schedule. You know, that's a problem. Oh, I can't do it. You know what I mean? You could have fired something up. You could have did multiplayer. You could have did something. No, he wasted an hour and a half of his viewers' fucking time. Didn't make any money. So then he said, okay, I didn't make any money. It's time for Q and beg. And then did an hour of Q and beg and still didn't hit the fucking goal. It hurts my soul. It really does, because the laziness is just too much for Dudy sometimes. It's very fucking annoying. Yeah, the schedule is law. The tism over it outruns him. Like he can't budge. Like he's compelled to follow the stream. Like if it's gospel. He reminds me of a fucking like the Levitical priest of the Bible, where, you know, if you fucking did something on the Sabbath, regardless of the situation, you were stoned, right? That's Phil. That's how Phil treats the fucking schedule like if it's the 10 Commandments. Good fucking God. All right. I'm going a little bit too far there, but of course,
Zach,
he
no
just
one wants
wasted
Lost
everyone's
and Damned.
time.
That's the point I'm making. He's like, then play Lost and Damned, but no one wants that. Everyone wants Ballad of Gay Tony. No one wants the Lost and Damned. So why would I play that?
And the other thing I didn't get is the problem, because I'm assuming the problem is the mods. He can't run it because he has the mods. How about you just shut the mods the fuck off, Phil? Or you uninstall the DLC and then reinstall it and just play it without mods. Really, Phil, how much are you gonna get? Like what? Because you have a couple extra shadows? Or the black shirt a little richer? Who gives a fuck? Your streams look like shit anyway. So it doesn't really matter what the graphics look like. Just fucking play it. And the DLC is like 6 hours or some shit. I never played the DLC of Gay Tony. But yeah, you should have just did that, and it would have been perfectly fine. I think most of your dents would have been fine with it. But since he's so hyper focused and worried about detractors, this is what it was. He was worried that if he played it without mods, Dudy would make a video and say, oh, he wage quit the Ballad of Gay Tony with mods. He lied. He said he was going to do with mods, and he didn't do with mods. That's what he was afraid of. He was afraid he was going to get called out for scamming his dents again. Just like he scammed them with the Krusty Krab burger. You know, and he's so worried about that. And again, detractors live rent free in this motherfucker's head, nonstop. He's always concerned and worried what detractors are doing. So yeah, he didn't play it, and I guess he stated last night on the Daily Rap he got it fixed. So the Ballad of Gay Tony will be played tonight or whatever. Whatever. Okay, so that's pretty much it. What else did he say here? I think someone asked him about the folder here. Did someone ask him?
Doesn't exist.
Hold on, let's see. Did someone ask him about it?
Documents Rockstar Games GTA 4 profile. Shoot for an hour. That's pretty impressive.
All right, so here's the Q and bag session. Let's
I think
watch
a lot
that
of people
little
just
bit.
like seeing me suffer, quite honestly. I think that's what it is. Oh, see, Phil couldn't get it to work, right? So, you know, that's what it is. So now, of course, there'll be Phil's fail stream, GTA, Felt's Dark Side Phil, DSP couldn't play his game. In truth, I just like hanging out with you guys. So I'm happy that you're still here for the next...
You hear that shit? You hear that? Detractors live rent-free in his big fucking head. I'm gonna give a round of applause for Dudy. Dudy's taking a bow. Dudy's taking a bow. Yes. Dudy is taking a bow. Yes, I will take... I would like the Academy. I would like to thank the Academy. I would like to thank my wife. I would like to thank my Savior, Jesus Christ, for this award. Yes, thank you, everyone. Thank you. He's so worried about it. He had to bring it up. And again, I told you, that's the reason why. Oh, you don't like my clapping? You don't like my clapping? I like the clap. I like the clap. And of course, when I do the clap, I'm memeing on Review Tech USA. So yeah, why Phil? Why are you so worried about what a detractor has to say? And it just contradicts what he says about detractors have no bearing on my life. Again, I say this over and over again. The man just... The man lives by what detractors think and say about him. Like, forget his chat. Forget the people that actually give him $150 per stream. Fuck them. I gotta worry about those, those trolls that dislike me. And I gotta make sure that Dudy and Alt and Raw Phil don't get the W. Or in Kino Casino, they can't get the W on me. Oh, fucking this guy, man. All right, let's keep going. I think he did something else here. Hold on.
Hour or so to hang out with me anyway. So thank you for that. But yeah, and by the way, you say over 200. Actually, that's just YouTube. There was also people on Kick. You forget about that. On Kick right now, we have over 100 viewers. We do. We have over 100 viewers on Kick, and we have like 260 viewers on YouTube. So in reality, we had about 400 people watching me do that. So we had Cog City do a $5 super chat. Keep in mind, this is the guy that insulted me earlier.
He trolled him. He trolled him with that.
Or he didn't insult me. He asked me a drama question earlier, and I had to answer his dumb drama question. Insult me. So here's what happened. I'll explain to all of you, because those of you who are watching this weren't there for the troubleshooting, right?
Again, Phil, why are you reacting to a $5 super chat with someone who clearly fucking troll you? He's trolling you. Just say thank you for the 5 and move on. You don't need to take a segment to call out your detractors, okay? The guy made a comment about, oh, it's a shame you couldn't play it with all your preparation. And yes, he's shitting on you because you didn't fucking prepare. This is something that you should have fired up the day before or the stream before just to double check. Again, anytime I used to do some gameplay every once in a while for you guys, just once in a blue moon. I would do it. And yeah, I watch his channel. Hey, Arvs, yeah, I watch him from time to time. This is something he could have fired up. He could have prepped for. Oh, like I was saying, I do gaming videos. I haven't done one in a long time. But the one thing I do is before I stream, like the night before I'm going to stream it, I make sure that it's updated. I can play it and there's no issue. I even double check to make sure my joystick isn't fucked up, so I don't have to say, oh guys, I can't do it because my joystick's fucked up. It's a little preparation. It takes 5 minutes to do. And he refuses to do that. So this guy wanted to call him out because he wasted everyone's fucking time.
Right? So I'm going through the folders on my PC to try to fix this issue with GTA 4.
Oh, here it is.
And what happens is it opens up like folders you've seen before. And one of them was titled 111 PPP Keen. And he super chats me. He goes, what is that folder? I thought you're not into drama. Why do you have drama content on your PC? And I'm like, that's the folder from March. From when I did that podcast, when I broke apart from the Kino Casino and I exposed all their bad behavior in DMs and all the fucked up stuff. And, that's what that's from. And since then, I've been out of drama, just like I said. So what are you talking about? So, of course, the guy didn't have a follow-up for that. because there's nothing to follow up. He got completely destroyed. And now he does a $5 super chat and he says, heartbreaking. How are we ever going to hit the goal now? I'm sorry all your preparation for this didn't work out. No, it's heartbreaking that you sent me $10 to say 2 dumb things. I'm really heartbroken that you just sent me all that money. Thanks a lot. You know what? Why don't you publicly embarrass me more by sending me some more money? Because, man, it really gets me right here when you really get me by sending me money on stream. Ooh, it hurts so bad.
All right, it does hurt bad, Phil, because you wouldn't be seething over a $5 super chat. You really won't, Phil. But of course, you can't let that slide. And that's why, sir, you are a big fucking locale. Whenever you're sitting there, Phil, thinking about detractors, when you should be spending time with your wife. This is why, Phil. Because you're locale. You can't help but react to everything. You're hurt. Yeah, your feelings get hurt like a little bitch. And you just can't let shit go. You just can't. Now, this guy did give you money, which was stupid. It was dumb to give you money to troll you when you can just say it in his comment and he'll react to it because he's just that kind of a locale that it doesn't matter. He just needs to shut that down and he's gonna shit all over you. You know what I mean? So, Phil, you didn't shut anyone down. You didn't make anyone stupid. He wanted a reaction for you and he got a reaction. Okay? That's why most people super chat you or donate to you, like all of these troll tips or whatever. All they're doing is they're trying to get a reaction from you. And you never fucking fail, brother. You give that reaction. And he does some more cope here about the Keemstar thing, which I think we can agree upon. Yes, that's not a new folder, but it's curious. You know what makes me very curious? He seems to be the type of person that never bothers cleaning out his desktop. Like once a week, I go through my desktop and I remove old files. I remove my internet browser history, any things I'm not following or whatever. I just do a big cleanup just because to keep my PC running smoothly. I run a file cleaner that cleans my PC out of any issues or any problems every single week. Probably every Saturday night I do it just as a force of habit. Yes, Dudy's autism makes him do it every fucking week. My PC is squeaky fucking clean. It is. And that's because I put a lot of money into my PC and I don't want it to be bogged down with, dumb shit, dumb files or whatever. So this tells me that Phil never cleans his desktop. He never cleans that shit up. So it probably has all of his history. It's why he doesn't clean his mailbox. That's why he has all of his PayPigs, PayPal donations in a folder. It's just interesting. He better pray to God he never gets hacked. He better pray to God he never gets hacked or someone gets access to his PC remotely or whatever.
I need those.
He'd be
money.
screwed.
I really do. I need that money.
Because that shit would be bad.
He was reading his DMs with PPP about Kim so he could make sure he doesn't contradict himself and give detractors a W when approaching the loco arc.
Yep. Yeah, 100%. It is. I think he's more worried too about Keemstar calling him out for talking shit. Because let's not forget, last year, and Phil has been proclaiming that him and Keem are cool. Remember? You know how Phil always has to say that? And he says, I stopped shitting on him. I respect him. I understand what he's doing. And although I may not agree with it, I respect the game. I respect, Phil, right? So those DMs, which actually come up all the way until the end of February, contradict that completely. It's him shitting on all over Keemstar. Trashing his show, trashing him, talking shit about him, calling him a scammer. He even talks about Wings. He talks about Boogie. He shits all over their money. Like, you can see he's super jealous about the money that they get. And the best part about this all is he talks about how he doesn't want to be a misery merchant, right? And in those DMs, multiple times in the DMs, Phil's talking about that he wants to be, he essentially wanted his own locale live universe with PPP. He wanted to do the same thing. He wanted to manufacture drama. He wanted to have locales on the channel. He wanted to do all the same shit. He wanted to do stunts just like Boogie and Wings. He wanted to do that shit over and over. The only thing was Phil didn't want to be the butt of the joke. So that's why it didn't work out. That's why it didn't work out for Phil. Yeah, Bugs Bunny. Everybody give a shout out to Bugs Bunny. I gotta let the bunnies out of the cage. Let them run around. I think it's time to put the birds back in. The birds have enough of their exercise. Let the rabbits run around. They need to get some exercise. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of a lot of maybe gay porn. Yes, a lot of gay porn on that PC. LJ, brother, thank you for the 5. It's much appreciated. Let me just highlight you. But yeah, I think you're fully correct. I think you're right. He's been going back to that folder and his DMs to see what exactly he said about Keemstar, so that he doesn't contradict himself. And then if Keem brings it up and says something about it, he'll have some excuse. He'll just say, "Oh no, it was PPP who was starting it, and I was just playing along," so that he would think that I'm his buddy. They were bosom buddies. That's what he's gonna say about it. And hopefully Keem pushes him on it, because he is being disingenuous when he talks shit about Keemstar in his DMs. But when he's on his stream, he has nothing but nice things to say. That's called the two-face. It's called the hypocrite two-face. All right, you know what? I'm gonna end the poll. It looks like like 80% of you got it. 82% said 9 o'clock would probably be a better start. Let's do this. We'll move it back and forth. We'll do a couple 9 o'clock. We'll do a couple of 10 o'clock, and that way everyone will be happy. Is Keem talking to PPP? Probably. He probably is. I know they've talked in the past to try to collab with stuff. So yeah. So anyway, that's my final really thought on that folder. Is it a new folder? No, I don't think so. But he was looking into it recently to see what exactly he did say about PPP, because Keem has a copy. Keem has a copy of the DMs. Everyone does. So he knows exactly what Keem said about what Phil said about Keem. And the interesting thing too is that on the last Locale Live, when they were talking about when they were doing the Phil segment, Keem even said, for some reason Kino has a problem with me. They say nice things to me, but in DMs or whatever they talk massive shit. Keem said that about Kino, which tells me that he read the DMs. He read the DMs that Phil dropped back in March. So he knows exactly what Phil said. He knows what PPP said, So should be interesting. It should be interesting. Do I wish the interview happens? Yeah, I'd like to see it. I like to see Phil go on and get his shit pushed in. But if it's just going to be a puff piece of both of them sucking each other off, then who cares? That's not going to be interesting. And that's what I guess that's what Phil is pushing for. The other reason why I want him to go on is because I want to shove it in his stupid fat face and call him out for being a hypocrite and a liar. Because let's not forget, for the 20th time, after Phil got his shit pushed in by another content creator, he told his viewers, "I'm done with drama. I'm happy just streaming to my 150 dents. I'm a happy person. Your support is all that matters. I don't care about being popular. I don't care about being, being the next whatever the fuck. I'm just happy here. I'm happy drinking pool water," right? That's what Phil is gonna, and I'm gonna fucking push that shit in his face and call him out and say, "You're a lying hypocrite." And I already have those clips ready to go. After the PPP, the whole King Snake shit, I have about 7 clips of DSP saying that he's done with the drama. He's content with where he's at. All he wants to do is just stream, do gameplay, no drama. And I'm gonna push that shit so far up his rectum, right, that he's never gonna have a problem taking a dump for the next, couple weeks at least. All right, so let us go back here, folks. Oops. So that's my take on the whole Keemstar folder thing. Yeah, he will. Potato, you're right. He will crumble. He will crumble. If he's pressed by Keem, because he's scared of Keem. He is. He's scared of anyone with influence. And people like Kino and Keemstar, they can make his life very miserable. They really could. Because what's not to say that Keemstar doesn't get a bug up his ass about Phil because he doesn't want to come on and play ball, and then he does a daily segment on his podcast shitting on Phil. What's not to say that he doesn't do that? And that's gonna fuck with his head. Jazzy, what did you say here, Jazzy? And remember, when PPP left the wrestling show, DSP only brought people who wanted to shit on. Exactly. He brought Gay Hole, Ethan Ralph, and dented, toothless, whatever the fuck his name is, Cyrax. Not the Cyrax twin. I don't remember his fucking name. What was his name? The toothless one? I can't remember the toothless guy name. Whatever the fuck his name was. So. He knows his real... Yeah, of course he does. Yeah. That's why he knows. Like, it's funny. Like, when people troll tip him... Yes, Cyrax TV. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cyrax TV. Toothless Cyrax TV. Yeah, that's why he knows specifically when people haven't been on his streams for a couple days or a couple weeks. He even says it. He says, oh, I haven't seen this guy in like a week. Like, he literally tracks his fucking viewers. It's the same reason why he knows when people go to watch Kino Casino or when they're on the Detractor streams. Like, it's really funny. He knows when people have gone to the Detractor streams because he has his monkeys like Jalen and the other people letting them know, hey, I saw Cade on Duty's stream and he gave a super chat or something. He keeps track. He really does. I'm pretty sure that Phil knows how much I get on my streams. He probably knows more than I do. So, Jimmy, what's up, Jimmy? Jimmy P, let's get you a sub. Let's make you a moderator. You're so amazing. Everyone's a moderator. It's just a ceremonial title. Don't ban anyone. Don't mute anyone. If you do, you can Duty will give you the ban hammer. Okay. So be nice. Welcome, brother. All right. So that's enough of that. I think I beat the dead cat enough on that. What is the next topic? So I wanted to go over something else real quick here. So let's see here. DSP non-pad begathon for donations. Oh yeah, he had his non-podcast where he begged for donations. He did talk about, this is funny. He's trotting this nonsense out again. He's trotting out this bullshit. This new bullshit idea. Let's hear this.
If you missed it last night, all right, I had a whole stream set up to play the Ballad of Gay Tony.
You're welcome, Jim.
I was good to go. I was locked in. I was so excited. I go to boot it up. Doesn't work.
The Wave Man. You should be honored, brother. You should be honored.
GTA 4 works and the Lost and Damned DLC works, but not the Ballad of Gay Tony. All right? So overnight, I did have some people take a look at it and work on it. They think they figured out what it is.
You notice he didn't do that. Again, he didn't do any of that work. You're such a lazy piece of shit, Phil. God. I YouTubed his issue, and I know the resolution for it. It's not a hard resolution, Phil. It's pretty fucking simple. It literally took me 2 minutes. It took me 2 minutes. 2 minutes to figure it the fuck out, Phil.
I have a chance yet, because, I woke up this morning and I get all this data. I don't have time to come in here and test anything yet. I'm going to try to get in here a little bit.
Wake up fucking earlier, you fucking idiot. Wake up early. What? Phil, you don't roll out of your dirty ass bed until like 11 o'clock. We know you don't shower. You probably have Kat making your fucking burrito, your microwave burrito. She probably has the coffee right there sitting for you. You wake up, you roll out of bed, you fucking shuffle. You shuffle your dumb ass down the steps, and then you go to your fucking room. That's what you do. Idiot, wake the fuck up. Get up. Get up 10 minutes, 15 minutes earlier, you fucking idiot. So lazy. God. And then complains that he's super busy and doesn't have time to do shit. How about you get up before 11 o'clock? Maybe wake the fuck up at 8 o'clock. Like 8 o'clock in the morning. That'll give you 3 hours to do shit. Huh? Get up 3 hours early and go grocery shopping on one of those fucking days. That way you have your Saturdays off to spend meaningful time with your wife. Instead of spending 4 hours grocery shopping, you fucking idiot. I hate people that complain. Like, okay. You do whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't give a fuck how you want to live your life. You want to be a sloth. You want to eat fucking DoorDash every day. You want to pull Hogan's. Live your fucking life, man. Go ahead. Live your best life. And hopefully you don't die early. Okay? Knock yourself the fuck out. But when you do that and you come on and you complain about everything and you try to make it seem like, oh, you have such a burdensome life. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. I don't want to hear you. It's just like people that complain about politics that don't vote, like Phil. This fucker's not even registered to vote. He's never voted in any election ever in his fucking life. Both locally, statewide, or a federal election. But we'll sit there and try to fucking have a political talk show. Fuck off. Shut the fuck up. You want to be a slothful turd that doesn't want to do anything? that wants to get up at 11 o'clock in the morning, then okay, knock yourself the fuck out. But stop bitching and moaning about it. Stop telling people how tough your life is. Your life is tough because you make poor decisions. You have to beg on stream and stream 6 days a week for 10 hours a fucking day because you have a gambling addiction. You have a DoorDash addiction. You have an alcohol addiction. These are all choices. These are all choices you fucking make, Phil. And that's the reason why your life is so difficult. And again, no kids, no responsibility, no nothing. And we'll sit there and complain that he can't play a fucking video game because he can't figure out the modding situation on his stream. And life is tough. Fuck off. Fuck off, Phil. God. People like this, there should be a federal law. We should amend the Constitution that anyone that does this should be fucking kidnapped and dropped off in the Sahara, the African Sahara, with 1 cup of water and nothing else, and just let them fucking figure it the fuck out. I guarantee you that we'll have 50% of them will probably die. They'll probably die in the desert, whatever. But yeah, like a purge. Yes, exactly, a purge. Like the British when they used to stick people when they used to put their criminals in Australia. That's what we need to do. We need a fucking colony where we drop these fucking idiots off and we say, all right, here you go. Here's a cup of water. Figure it the fuck out. And let them figure it the fuck out. 50% of them will probably die within a week. But maybe if we're lucky, 50% of them will be grateful and learn, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be such a douchebag. Maybe I should, not complain all the time. Wow, I had it pretty good. Sitting in a dirty ass dusty room. Well, it doesn't have to be Australia. I love Australia, by the way. Let's just, I don't know, pick a random country somewhere in Africa. Whatever. That's why I said the Sahara. No one lives there. The only people that live there are lions and elephants. So drop them off there. Yes. Make it a game show too.
But earlier, before my late stream tonight, which is Gears of War, by the way, Gears of War Reloaded campaign continues tonight, and I'm going to do some tweaks. And I'm going to try to figure this out.
Oh, God.
All right?
Kids.
If it works, we're playing it tomorrow night. Okay? If it doesn't work, if it still doesn't work, then there's no way I'm going to get it working by Thursday night. And what we're going to do is we're going to pivot.
Yes, that'd be a good place.
On the fly, we're going to call an audible. This closet is epic and historical. It's been, 11 years I've lived here, and this closet has accumulated quite a lot of stuff in it, right? Back in early July...
Well, Dona, you're not a scumbag. You're not a lazy scumbag. You take care of your responsibilities. So there you go.
I did the Indivestance Day
here it is.
marathon,
Here it is.
also closet clean out. And during that event, we cleaned out this closet. It's a ton of stuff that we looked at. A lot of it I threw out. We didn't finish. In fact, arguably, we didn't get to the better part. Like, we didn't get to the half of the closet that has all the holiday decorations and things like that to look at and see what we want to keep and get rid of. We also didn't get to my classic games collection. Like, these were the things a lot of people were like, ooh, that'll be cool when he gets to them. And we didn't get to it.
Okay, I want to remind everyone that he has done 2 of these closet cleanouts so far. He has done 2. He has literally spent roughly about 10 hours. And that's being conservative. I'm taking away breaks. I'm taking away the feasting with the pig, shout outs, whatever. He's literally spent over 10 hours doing a closet clean out, and he's still not done. He's managed to clean maybe half of his fucking closet. Why does it take anyone 10 hours to clean a closet out? I probably in my house, I have like 3 full-size walk-in closets in my house, right? And it may take me an hour to take everything out of my closet, throw out shit that I don't want, and then hang everything back in order. It literally takes me an hour to do that per closet. This is a small little fucking closet in this little dirty, dingy office, and 10 hours in, and he's still not done. He's still not done. So now what he wants to do is he wants to have part 3 of the cleaning marathon and expects people to give him money to watch him clean. This is the most low effort shit I've ever seen in my life. It really is. I think of all the things that Phil has ever tried, this is probably the most pathetic thing he's probably ever done, is clean the closet out. It really is. What is it? What's in his closet? Just garbage, just boxes and trash. It's boxes and trash. That's what it is. The dude, the last time he did the cleanup, how many cables? Like, he keeps everything. Like, he was finding, like, are they called AV cables? Ben, help me out, Ben. What are the old cables? What are those old input cables for the boxy TVs? What are they called? AV cables? I'm not sure what the fuck they're called. The old cables, yes. Like dongles, conversions, RCA cables, component cables. He had here's a whole bunch of different shit. And then of course with this Frankenstein setup, you know, nothing was straightforward. So he needed adapters so that he can convert shit. He kept all that shit. Instead of throwing it away, he kept everything and just threw it in the closet and literally set VGA. Yes, you name it. God, I mean, and then the thing was, half of the shit he bought was still in the fucking box. It's still in the box because it told me every time he needed something or wasn't too sure, he bought like 4 things of everything and never used it, never sent it back. I guarantee you, if you look in his closet, there's probably like 4 boom arms that he bought and never sent back to fucking Amazon. It's insane. It's insanity. The man is insane. And I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand how anyone can live their life this way. I really can't. It boggles my mind. Like, we know it's Phil, but still.
I need that
Come
money.
on, Phil.
Pay my bills.
I never seen such
Coffee
an
boy.
inept
Big up, brother.
43-year-old man in my life before Phil.
Yeah.
I would say his parents failed him, but all of his choices was his own downfall.
It's a combination of both. Thank you, brother Coffee, for the $4.99. It's a combination of both. I mean, someone fucked them up in his childhood. But I mean, you know, even if you have a pretty fucked up childhood, you should be able to one day wake up and say, okay, this doesn't work out for me. I'm gonna do better. You know, I'm gonna do better. I'm not gonna fall in those patterns and do better for yourself. Not Phil. But again, I guess, you know, he has a built-in excuse. You know, he can blame his parents like he does now. He blames his parents for all this stupid shit. So, no, I throw cables the fuck out. I'm a very minimalist person. I don't like clutter. My wife's the same way. If I have something and I haven't used it in, like, say, 6 months or whatever, I throw it the fuck out. Or I give it away. If it's something useful, I don't throw it out. I give it away to Goodwill. And I say to myself, well, you know, if I need to buy it again, I'll just buy it again. That's just the way I am. I don't like fucking clutter. I don't like to see boxes of shit. And if I do keep stuff, like, alright, I gotta admit, I got probably like 1,000 HDMI cables. Because HDMI cables are just a pain in the ass. And you know how whenever you get a cable box or something, they always give you HDMI cables. So I always keep them just in case. But I have them stored away neatly in a box. Yes, it's just certain things. But I have it stored away in a box somewhere. You always need to. But anything else, no, I throw that shit the fuck away. It's like, no, if I'm not using it, I throw it the fuck away. Not him. He keeps that shit because he's like, you know what? I might need it one day. Johnny, brother, thank you for the one gifted sub. Thank you, brother. And then, let's see. Grim's got it. Grim's Gallery. Make sure to thank him. Make sure to thank Johnny for his generosity, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good God. I'm very minimalist. I don't like a lot of clutter. Like, no Chosky shit. Like, we don't have figurines in our house. You know, like, okay, no. All right, so the only figurine we have in our house is stuff from my mother-in-law. She had passed away years ago, so she used to like to collect certain type of figurines. My wife just likes to keep them as kind of a memento. So we have them somewhere in one little place. It's just a few of them. That's it. But that's it. No, I don't like figurines. I don't like a lot of clutter. No, because that shit just makes dust and it's annoying. You know, I don't even like doilies. Can't even have doilies in my house. No.
So if I can't get Ballad of Gay Tony working between my streams today, and if more work needs to be done, then we will do a part 2 closet clean out night stream. It'll be like 2 to 2.5
Membership
hours.
milestone?
We going through there, all that crap, seeing what I'm.
If you're a member and you get your monthly message thing, yeah, it shows up. Yeah, it shows up here. Watch, I'll show you right now. Let's see. Let me see. Who did a membership recently? Someone popped their message. I thought someone popped their message. Someone recently popped their message. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. If one of you guys have a membership, oh, here it is. It's Phil. Here it is. Paul.
Money. Sub.
Yeah, here it is right here. Bam. Is this one? Let's see. You see that one right there? Just popped up. Well, someone just. Oh, did he gift or no? Here it is. Yeah.
Sub.
There you go. Big ups. Thank you for being a member for 1 month. Yeah. Duty always gives all the shout outs.
Money. Subs.
Why is it replaying? What the fuck's going on? Oh, it's a little delayed. Okay, yeah, you see? There you go, boy. See, everybody, look. Everybody get their message? Yeah, there you go. All right, shout out Laz, brother. Thank you for being a month. Thank you for being a member for 1 month, brother. I appreciate it. And then Dr. Metz, thank you, brother, for being an Only Iced Coffee investor. Thank you. Thank you.
Just
and then,
adding to the momentum.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. The Fiend, thank you for being a member for 10 months. By the way, one other thing too is I found out that right now when I get gifted memberships, so I have a couple tier memberships, right? And the way YouTube does is it always, so when you buy a membership, I think it's $1.99 for the cheapest membership, and then I have a $2.99 tier. For some reason, when you buy a membership, you can get the $1.99 one, but when you gift it, it gives the second tier, the $2.99. I found out that you can actually change that, so I'm gonna change that for you guys. So if there's anyone that wants to gift subs, I'll let you guys gift the cheaper sub. So yeah, I'll do that for you guys. I just found out that was an option, so I'm gonna set that up for you guys. So whenever if someone does, drop a member give some memberships, it'll be the cheaper membership. That way it'll be like $1 cheaper per member for you. Just wanted to let people know. It's something new. It's something I think YouTube changed, and there is a way to fix that. So I'm definitely going to change that for you guys. Right.
I'm going to keep what I'm not going to keep. Looking at the classic games collection, and again, people might be
Adrian,
able to look them up
brother.
and see if they're valuable, because the last time I looked at them was 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, and no one needs to be a member. And by the way, I even told you guys, if anyone wants to support the channel, you can do an Argentinian member bomb. I don't give a shit. You can do an Argentinian member bomb. I don't care. You still get all the benefits.
It's all Tevin's fault.
Yes, it is Tevin Shaw. Big out, almighty Tevin the GOAT. Eisenhower, brother, thank you for being a member for 6 months. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, even if, yeah, I don't care. It's all good. I mean, that's why I like to do the giveaway for the memberships, just to give you guys something back.
Oh. So, yes, that will take place Thursday night if Gay Tony doesn't work. So either way, we're going to...
Yeah, I don't know why. It always picks the second tier for some odd reason. And I think YouTube changed it. So YouTube changed it where you can actually now select which one you want to allow to gift. So I think right now it's set to the default where it makes you do the $2.99 one for memberships. I'm gonna drop it to the $1.99. So if you want to gift members, and if you don't, it's fine. And if you want to support, get an Argentinian, get your VPN, fire up your VPN, and gift me gift the Argentinian membership. It's like 3 cents.
Pay my bills.
Steven, thank you, brother, for the £2.
Been a member?
I could see. I would have to check, but if you are a member, which you are, let me see. Hold on. I can see it, but I don't think it's public. You should have you should have something. You should be able to do if you're renew, like if you renew, you should be able to get a message where you can say something, just like Eisenhorn, like this one. But thank you, brother. I appreciate that too, man. Yeah, and I appreciate all the members, whether they're Argentinian or not. Again, brother, thank you for the £2. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. I should convert that. I forgot. I gotta pull out my calendar and do the conversion. Thank you, brother.
I'm gonna have a fun Thursday night stream. Obviously, I want Ballad of Gay Tony to work. All right, I do. I want it to be able to be played here.
Rainforest prices.
Supposedly, Gay Tony.
By the way, you can actually gift from North Korea. You can gift from North Korea, and literally, like a 50-member bomb in North Korea is like 2 pennies. I think they pay you. That's how terrible the conversion is.
Tony does stuff differently. I guess what happened is for Ballad of Gay Tony, I guess Rockstar changed a few things with the way that the game runs, and that's why some of the mods are not working.
Coco.
So basically,
again, please, you don't have to be a member here. I don't give a shit. It's all good. I started memberships last year because YouTube ran a promotion where they gave me $1,000 But they gave me $2,000 to turn on memberships. So I turned it on, and I even told everyone, if, you know, here you go. I'm going to do a giveaway every month. I'll give you guys some perks. I'll give you emotes. And if you want to do Argentinian, that's fine too. I don't give a shit. It's just out there. And if you don't want to, that's even better, bro.
It's being worked on right now, like tweaking what can stay on and what can stay off. I'm being told things like maybe the traffic and the pedestrian behavior may have to change again. Go back to its old original state as it was in the real game. But the graph.
Oh, by the way, Premature, you're right. Premature said the next time we see the truck sim wheel, it'll be 2035. In the Closet Cleanout 13 or 25, episode 25. Yeah, he probably isn't gonna play that anytime soon. What's next? Forza, maybe?
That money, I really
Forza might be the next game.
Pay my bills.
He
Thank you, John.
gives a lot of things to less fortunate. Threw out everything away.
Yes, that's another thing that irked the shit out of me in the last cleanout. He put everything in garbage bags and refused to give anything away. Okay, Phil, you know what? You don't want to give it away to fucking Goodwill? Give some of that shit away to fucking your members. Your dents, your true dents that love that shit. But yeah, there's just so much shit there that you can just put in a trash bag and take it to Goodwill and have Goodwill sell it for a couple bucks, man. And actually, you know, give people that truly need it and like need to buy it for a cheap price, give them a break. But no, Phil's too fucking lazy to do that. He just threw all that shit in the trash, man. God, this fucking
graphics should stay the same. So it's being worked on right now. All right. And again, I should have
American Cuck
definitively someone will send me instructions on what to do. And between the streams today, I'm going to try to do it and see
if one of his whales go to him and gives him money and says, look, if you play it, I'll drop 150 or $100. He might bring it back, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, that game for the last 4 or 5 streams was struggling just to hit 150. Like 1 or 2 dents had to come in and drop cash just to hit the goal.
If I get it working, hopefully it works. And if so, then the playthrough starts tomorrow night. Okay?
He is very punchable wave, man.
There you have it. And man, I hope it works.
PPP
seriously.
would hang Phil's closet crap on his wall.
I'll be pretty upset.
Yeah.
If we can't get it to work overall, and then we end up never actually playing this thing after all that the build up. You know what I mean? There's tons of build up for it, tons of excitement for it. It would really suck if it ends up not working long term, but I hope that we can get it working. Okay. So by the way, my office lighting is still screwed up. The lights keep going off. Like right now, this light just desynced on me, and I don't know why.
Brother, your motherboard is shit, brother. You bought a cheap ass, poorly built pre-made, and your motherboard is fucked. It's probably damaged. The antenna is probably damaged. The port to connect the antenna is probably fucking damaged. How's Cat? Well, Cat's
fat.
She's very fat. She's very obese. She's an obese now individual.
And I just keep looking around, and my wireless claims it's working, but then lights are going off. So why are lights going off? It's just, yeah, it's not working. This one just turned off. It was on and it's off. The ones behind me are working. The ones around the walls are working for now. So
the other thing is, I believe, Ben, you could probably help me with this. I think he has the lights connected to his Steam Deck, so he's able to push buttons and fuck with the colors and all that. Bro, if it's that much of a fucking problem, just take it off of your PC. Run it off your phone. I think that those stupid ass lights come with an app where you can make your adjustments with the lamp. I mean, with the app on your phone. But he doesn't want to do that. I don't get it. If it's that much of a fucking problem, yeah, no one gives a fuck, Phil. Really, no one does it. And again, you don't. Yeah, he has the RGB subscription, definitely. No one gives a shit, brother. Just pick a color and just run it like that. No one gives a fuck. The only people that cared about the RGBs were the detractors that were fucking harping on it and memeing you. That's it. More PC issues, Dudy, sorry. Just got it. No problem, GBRC. How you doing, brother? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, he overpaid. He got a shitty ass pre-built. What did he get? He got a what was the brand he got? Which isn't too bad of a PC build. If you get a little bit of their higher end PC, it's worth it. But they typically use shitty ass components. I mean, I remember when I went on to Amazon and I saw the fucking motherboard and the RAM it was using, pretty shitty shit. It was like no name brand shit. I believe his hard drive, the SSD, is like a Toshiba That's the SSD that it came with. It either came, yeah, I think it came with the Toshiba SSD, which is just garbage. You could just tell they really used a lot of shitty components. And it just, yeah, that's why he got, and he overpaid. That's the other thing. No, he didn't get an Asus. He got a Skytech. That's what he got. He got a Skytech pre-built. Now the Skytech pre-builts, if you get the higher end one, they're not bad. But when you get these mid-range Skytech PCs, they're just garbage. They're bad. They're terrible. They use a lot of shitty components. So I think his motherboard is fucked up. And I'm guessing he has the wire. So he has that little triangle that you can connect. Is it? No, it's not Skynet. Skytech. Skytech. He has a wire that you connect to the motherboard. It's like these two little screw things where you put the wire in. And apparently it's loose and fucked up. So every time he tries to connect something via the Wi-Fi, it breaks or it loses connection.
I don't know. I think it's the wireless signal. The wireless signal in this office is all messed up.
No.
And since it doesn't consistently work. Wait, now I'm not even kidding you. I said disable. Oh, I think I disabled this one.
Amazing content,
I don't
Phil.
even get it. This one wasn't working.
Amazing.
So I
content.
disabled that one, and now the other one's working. I don't
Yeah,
even know
Asus,
what's
I
going
like
on. I have
Asus
no
brand.
clue.
They're good. That's probably the issue too. Yeah, he has a low power source. I don't think it's 450. I think it's a little higher than that. I think it's like 600 PSU. But yeah, that's the thing too. Like you're running a 47 card, a 4070 with 450 watts, and then a CPU which is a mid-range CPU. No, that shit is just gonna no. I mean, I always tell everyone that's the one thing you wanna spend a little bit extra money on is your PSU. Like I think my PC has a 1300 watt platinum PSU. It's plenty of power. You can upgrade in the future. I think I spent like $200 on it, and it's worth it. It's one of the better. The brands. It was worth paying the extra couple bucks. I've never had an issue. I've never had a problem. It has it even has surge, like its own surge protection. So yeah, it's worth it. It's really worth it. Yeah, 1,000. I got 1,300 because I'm running a 5090. I have an AMD 9850 or yeah, 9750 I think CPU. So I got a pretty big of a beast PC running. I got the 1,300. That way, if I want to, because I was thinking about doing doing a double GPU build, and getting another 5090 graphics card, but I just thought that was over.
I have no idea.
A lawyer would go pro bono on it.
This one is
what do you
working
mean a
now.
lawyer would go pro bono on it? Roach bait. What do you mean? What are you referencing?
Okay, this one. Okay, it's a different one. Now this one is
down.
This makes no
Let's
sense.
see here. What did you say? Hey, dude.
It really makes absolutely no sense. None of this makes any sense. It's absolutely ludicrous.
Hollow
now
Knight?
that one's working. So
I don't
I
understand.
don't know.
What do you mean?
I give up.
Wait. What did you just say here? Let's see. Hey, Dudy, have you heard Steam down because Hollow Knight? Oh, you're talking about the Steam the app? Well, what's Phil playing today? It crashed it, really? Oh shit! I haven't been on Steam in a while, man. Like I haven't been really buying any Steam games in quite a while. I haven't been gaming that much recently, to be honest. So it crashed. So what's he playing today? What's Phil playing today? Does anyone know what Phil's playing today? What's he playing? Come on, folks. Yo, someone had a seizure because of his RGB lighting. Probably. Yes, everyone is a mod here, Nembi. If you behave, maybe you would be a mod here too. Not available on other platforms. All right, so real quick, what is he playing? Gears of War today? Does anyone know what Phil is playing? You know what? Here, let me go to the cat's mouth or the horse's mouth and see what Phil's playing. He's playing Sudoku today. Suikoden. Where is he playing Suikoden on? Is that PC? Is that a PC or a PlayStation 5 game? Does anyone know? Yeah, does anyone know? Let's go to the calendar. The calendar will tell us all. The autistic calendar will tell us all. Okay, here it is. So today's Thursday, Level 1 podcast, Suikoden 2 HD live stream. and then The Ballad of Gay Phil at Night. Does anyone know where he's playing Suikoden on? Is that PlayStation or is it PC? Because if it's PC, I know he got it on. He ended up getting it on Steam. Because apparently he thinks Steam is the only platform where you can buy PC games. He got it on Steam. Oh shit, he's fucked. Alright, so we may not get a Suikoden playthrough today. He might call an audible. And if he doesn't know this, oh my god, that's gonna cause panic over there in the Snort Fort. Oh fuck. We might have another Chill with Phil stream today. Because of course, you know, the daunted schedule must change. Real quick, before we go, I got 82 likes. Now, you know Dudy doesn't beg anyone for stuff. But, you know, Dudy does like giving you guys rewards. And you guys are cucking yourselves. You guys are not getting the rewards. You too. Kick. YouTube. I need you guys to go right now to my stream on YouTube and like the video. Like the stream. I got 83 likes. Come on, brother. 83 likes. Let's get to 100 so that you guys can get your reward. You guys can get your bubble reward. Alright, that's all I'm going to say about it. If you don't want your reward, that's fine. But don't complain to me in emails that you didn't get your reward, okay? So, alright. I'm just saying, okay? Alright, so there might be an issue today. So we might have some drama today on the Level 666 podcast. Yeah. You know what? Let me check Phil let me check his Twitter. So here's his Twitter, folks. Let's see if he says anything. No, he didn't say anything. And by the way, I don't want to post anything. I don't want to post anything because I don't want him to see. Oh my god, we got 100. Okay, all right. Thank you guys. Thank you. All right, so you guys just earn yourselves some rewards. So let's see if the reward works. Ready? Yay! Let's release the birds, the bubbles.
Pardon?
Are you a retard? You guys get everything. That's right. We got 122 likes.
Are you?
Oh my lord, it's just going crazy. You know what? I'm gonna give you guys another bubble. Another bubble. You guys get 2 bubbles in a row. Oh my lord. The Snortford is going crazy with the bubbles. Alright, that's it. No more bubbles. That's all. Alright, there you go, folks. Alright, thank you. I appreciate you guys getting me to 100 likes. You know it helps with the engagement. It helps out. It helps Duty in the algorithm. Yes, it's the best reward going around. Alright, so I'm not going to post anything because I don't want Phil to know. I want him to come on, fire up. And again, Phil, again. I pray to God that he turns on Steam and it doesn't work. And he just have a shit fit and a panic attack and go off on Steam. That's what I'm hoping for. So I'm not going to post anything about it being down. Hopefully you guys aren't lying to me. After this stream is over, I'm going to fire up my Steam account and see what's going on. So if it's true, we might get an explosion today because Phil might have to alter the autistic schedule because he can't play Suikoden. Steam is fine and only crashed when it's only that. Aw, man, why you guys? All right, whoever posted that, I'm banning you right now because you got Duty excited. So it's just Silksong? Oh, all right. Well, he's not playing Silksong. Well, all right. Let's keep it a secret. Let's not say anything because he might play Silksong, and hopefully it's down whenever he decides to play it. You got Duty all excited. Someone said something about my 5090. What did someone say about my 5090? I have a 5090 right now. That's what I have. I have a 5090. Yes, I have a 5090. Duty upgraded. So I had a 4090. All right, so okay. I told everyone I wasn't going to buy the 5090 because I thought it wasn't much of an upgrade for the 5090. I ended up getting a really good deal on my 5090. They were having a sale. Yes, I know. I have a PC shop not too far away from me, and they were running a sale. They were running a Labor Day sale. So I ended up trading in my 4090 and ended up spending I think like $700. I got my 5090 for about $700. So I think it was worth it. And I was gonna buy 2 because I was thinking about doing a dual setup, but it's just way too much. It's all right. I got a good deal. I got a good price on my 4090. So yes, it's a GeForce. Duty got a GeForce graphic card. I paid $700 out of pocket, and then I had to trade in my 4090. So it was worth it. I installed it the other day, and it's a fucking beast. Like, it is a beast. It runs. The only thing is that my fans, whenever I'm gaming, my PC fans go crazy. No, the 5090 wasn't 3K. The 5090 was what was it? I think it was 22. I think it was 2200 or something like that. And then they were taking trade-ins. So I traded in my 4090 card, which is pretty new. My 4090 card is new. So I traded in my 4090, and I got the 5090. Yes, FOMO. Yes, Duty is a consumer. I know. Don't worry. When the 6090 comes out, I'm gonna buy the 6090. Is gonna be amazing. I can't wait for the 6090. That'll be I'll definitely buy the 6090. Yes, I know. I'm previously spending money. My apologies. All right. Okay. Let's go back here. Let's see what he had to say.
Yeah, I really do give up. It's something to do with the wireless. Anyway.
Yeah, my PC is pretty quiet, but the fans do kick up a bit. Like, I have fans and everything, external fans running. So no, Bruce, what I usually do is I trade in my existing card to get a good price. So I got a good deal on my 4090. I got a good fucking deal. That's the only reason why I traded it in. I think I ended up paying like $700 or $800 out of pocket. And then of course the place I used a coupon. I used a coupon. Duty loves using coupons. So I ended up getting 15% off too of the whole sale. It's great. It's great when I get a good deal. It's worth it.
So let's chill for about 20 minutes or so.
No, it's fine. My PC is good. I have enough power. I actually have a dedicated line in my studio, my office. So when I set up my office, when I built my room, I actually ran a new electrical line from my box. So it has a separate power supply. So I ran a cable. I have power dedicated. I have power dedicated to this room, and I'm good to go. And I have a 1300 watt PSU, so I'm good. I'm never lacking for power.
So let's hang out. Let's see what you guys want to talk about this morning. Let's get some support for Metal Gear Solid Delta. All right. So because here's the thing. Last night was a disaster. All right, to be honest.
It's a great card.
I had all set up. We were supposed to be playing Ballad of Gay Tony. We had a great audience. We had 400 people here for Ballad of Gay Tony. And then it didn't work.
I have Central Air. I have a big-ass Central Air unit. Duty has a... what's my Central Air? My Central Air is a... it's a Gibson. It's a Gibson brand. Gibson is one of the... It's a gourmet-style Central Air unit. It's a Gibson. Very robust. I think it's 50,000 BTUs. So it freezes my house up. It's very nice. It keeps the house cold. I have to. I live in Florida, so Florida's always fucking hot and humid. The other thing I have, my gourmet system. Goodman. Sorry, I didn't mean Gibson. I was thinking about guitar. Goodman. I have a Goodman. Thank you, Punk. I have a Goodman. It has everything. It has the dehumidifier. It has everything all built in very nicely. So all Duty has to do is every 3 months to change out the filter. It's very nice. It keeps Duty nice and cool. And it's what's it called? The energy savings thing. It gets a rating. Like, I was able to get the tax credit. That's how robust it was. And it's not bad. Like, my electric bill isn't that bad. Like, in the summertime, my bill might be like $250 max. $250. Yes. It's very quiet too. It's very, very quiet.
So obviously everyone was upset.
It's very tangy.
So, all right. So I want to get back on track today. I want to have everyone be happy. I want to have everyone be excited and enjoy the gameplay that we're doing today. All right.
Yeah, it's hot as fuck. No, in the summertime I keep it at 75. 75 is good. Yes, it's Energy Star rated. I keep it at 75. I don't need it any cooler than that. Like, my house is a bit frozen. I like to keep it cold occasionally because I get to see the soulmates nips. Yes, Duty enjoys watching when she's cold and seeing the nips. That's the only time I put the temperature really down, when I want to see my wife's nipple.
Want to play the games you want to see. We're doing Metal Gear Solid Delta, and we're doing Gears of War Reloaded campaign, which is what you want. So I'm giving you what you want. Let's have a nice solid day of great gameplay progress. 4 hours.
Yeah, I actually had to put in my fucking unit because the unit that was in there the unit that was there when I bought the house was about 10 years old, and literally like 2 years living at the property, that shit wasn't cooling for anything. I was on stream when my do you guys remember when I did a fill and I started bitching like a fucking 5-year-old, complaining about how hot my house was because the AC wasn't working, and I was so pissed the fuck off at myself that I sounded like Phil. That day I called the HVAC company and said, "Give me your best model," and then they said, "Well, it's gonna cost me like, I think their best model was like 20K." I said, "Well, give me something." Give me something that'll run me about 8K, about 8,000, and they gave me a really good unit. So, and it had everything I wanted. I think I paid $8,000 for my HVAC, and it was just the HVAC. It was the compressor, the unit itself, the coil, the cooling coil that comes, and that's it. I don't have a heater in my house. It doesn't get cold enough. It doesn't get cold enough in my house, so I don't even have a heater. I just have AC, baby. Central air.
Hours of Metal Gear Solid, Delta Snake Eater, right? So that's going to be great. And I hope you guys will stick around and help me like you did last time to let me know about hidden things and Easter eggs and stuff that I'm not aware of in the game that made it actually a lot better last time.
Yeah, Europe. I mean, I don't understand Europe. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are civilized. You guys are supposed to be the culture, the Mecca culture, like, first, and you guys don't have central air? Like, it shocks me. Every summer when you guys have a heat wave, it shocks me how many people die in Europe. Like, in France, when there's a heat wave, like, hundreds of people die. Like, what the fuck? like, it's, I don't know. It's really hard to believe. Like, I remember, what was it, 2 years ago, you guys had a heat wave? And, like, in France, like, 1,000 people died in, like, a matter of a week. And it's like, oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, United States, we need the AC. Trust me, if they created a portable bodysuit, AC body, I'd buy it. I'd spend whatever the fuck I had to spend on it, and I would buy it. Fuck yes, it's too fucking it's always too hot. I don't like being hot. Yeah, that's insane.
So that was great. So let's get it going.
Okay.
Let's get back.
So when I went to Spain, it was the same way. No one has central air in Spain. Like, when I stayed at my cousin's house, he had the individual units. What are they called? The split unit. What are they called? The ones that you mount, not the window ones. It's the one that mounts on the wall. It's like wide. The Mitsubishi. They're made by Mitsubishi, I think. What are they called? I don't know what they're called. What are they fucking called? No, not a heat pump. No.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
It's called, I forgot. Wait, thank you, brother.
Had no idea you were a fella Florida boy.
Yes!
I'm up here in number 850. Whichever part you're in.
I'm down in the south,
teams
brother.
are jam up this year. Emma and Phil.
I'm down in the south, brother. I'm on really low. I'm in humidity hell. So I'll put it this way, I'm near the beach. I'm close to the beach. So it's not too bad, but Florida. Florida's humid as fuck. White, big ups, brother. Shout out to the Floridians. You're an Alabama boy? You like Alabama? I don't really follow college football or college sports. I'm a Northeast. I'm an Eagles fan. So I like Philadelphia Eagles. I like a little bit of Penn State, but don't follow them too much. So shout out, yeah. I mean, big ups to Bama, yeah. Alabama's a great team. Alabama. Oh no, you said fuck Alabama. Oh well, forget Alabama. Fuck Alabama. That's right. Big ups, brother. Big ups. Thank you for the 5 white tux. Appreciate it.
Back on track. All right, with support. Let's hit a goal today.
We have no.
We got our first super chat from Darth Vic. Who's going to be the first sub of the day over on Kick? Who's going to be the first tip of the day? Right? And who is going to be...
Exactly, they are. It's the way they're built. Most of them are cemented. They're what are they called? They're Spanish style houses, one floor with the Mediterranean tiles. That's all you mostly see there. And most people that have AC in Spain, it's either wall units or window units, or it's the what are those things fucking called? Hold on a second. This is driving me insane. It's made by Mitsubishi. AC. All right, they're called. Hold on a second. Okay. All right, here it is. Okay. They're called okay, it's called a Mitsubishi ACS air conditioning system, right? They're ductless. They're called ductless mini split systems. There you go. Yes. That's what everyone had. And thank Jesus my cousin's house had them. In every room he had the split whatchamacallit. So but yeah, I was just fucking like I'd go to a store and they wouldn't have them. They'd have fans blowing. I'm like, it's fucking hot. Like, get AC. But yeah, they're used to that shit. They love it. I don't get it. Sorry.
The first membership. Let's find out.
Yeah.
Let's get some support.
Oh god, yeah. Super fucking hot. All of Florida is just fucking hot.
Chronos the New Dawn is 15 to
North Florida, they get a little bit of break. You know what I mean? They get a little bit of cool air, like on the top of the panhandle. Jacksonville, you get a slight of a break, but anything lower than that is just fucking hot, man.
20 hours long, says Spawn Killer. That makes more sense. Yes, if you rush through it and you know exactly what to do and you're absolutely perfect, you can beat it in 9.5 hours, but a normal person will take 15 to 20 hours. Good to know. I should react to the 007 trailer. We'll do that tomorrow on the podcast. Tomorrow we are having a podcast in the morning.
Whatever. Okay, I think we beat that enough. Let's see here. Okay, so the Ballad of Gay Phil, he should be playing it, and if he doesn't play it, I'm guessing he's going to do a closet. Whatever. Alrighty, whatever. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, this was funny. This was funny. So, this was the unrecorded beg segment. This was last night, I think it was. Oh, my bad.
For a whole week. So we're doing the camp.
All right, here it is.
People ask for it.
So, of course, this is the beg segment here, where Phil decides that, you know what, it's time to berate my chat for not supporting enough money, right? For not giving me enough money. And the one little interesting thing is I caught Super Dent Buckwell. You know, Buckwell is a kick dent, and he occasionally tries to give Phil money from time to time. You know, he drops some money here and there. And he decided to drop this little note after Phil basically called Kick a bunch of freeloaders and ingrates, right? So this is what he had to say. He posted his message here, which I thought was so fucking pathetic and sad. He goes, so this was when Phil put the call out and he started, shitting on Kick for not giving him any subs on the first stream. And this is what the guy posts. Buckwell, I spent the day in the hospital getting kidney dialysis and antibiotics, then got an allergic reaction to antibiotics, and then had to have an IV of Benadryl. Super fun day, right? And later on, he actually gave Phil like $5. I think he gave him $5 or something. I think he tipped him like $5. But it's like, dude, really? Well, first of all, I mean, if you're having kidney dialysis, bro, and you're really wasting your time on Phil, maybe you should save your money and not give Phil your money. Maybe you should save that shit for, like, say, I don't know, a funeral. I mean, if you're talking about dialysis, good God, that's tough, man. Kidney dialysis is rough. I'm assuming he had some issues. It's not that he has kidney failure, but he's probably having an issue that needed for them to clean out his kidneys. Let's hope Buckwell. Let's pray for Buckwell. I mean, we're nice here. Let's pray for Buckwell. Let's hope that he's okay. Let's just hope he's sick and dealing with some whatchamacallit, right? But good God, brother. And I'm gonna show when this came out because he posted this as soon as Phil started berating Kick. So he wanted Phil to know, hey, I didn't support you because I was in the hospital getting kidney dialysis. Phil, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't give you money, but I was dying. I'm so sorry. It's just the cult-like mentality here. Like, the pignosis is insane. To the point where people need to get off of their hospital bed and message Phil and explain why he couldn't give him money. Good God. Alright, let's play this.
Can we do a vote? No, we can't do a vote. We're playing the campaign because people asked for it for a whole week. So we're doing the campaign.
It's not down, actually. Steam isn't down. What's down is if you try to play Silk Song, it crashes Steam. So.
Very good. Buckwell, how are you? Sneed Cobain, how are you? WebG, how are you? Blizzard, how are you? King Michael, good evening over on YouTube.
It's coming
Argus
up.
here,
It's
how are
coming
you,
up.
dude?
So Phil made it a point to call out Buckwell, right? Because apparently Buckwell wasn't on the first stream. He wasn't on the first stream. So he wanted to make it a point like, hey, you dent. I know that you weren't there on my stream, my first stream. And I didn't get any support from Kick. What the fuck happened? Right? That's what he's saying. That's the reason why he decided to shout him out specifically, right? So Buckwell, I think, understood. He understood the assignment. And he said, oh shit, he's going to call me out for not being there. And I'm going to get yelled. And I'm going to get felted. So I need to give Phil an excuse why I couldn't be on the stream and give him support.
All right. Tonight, 2 hours of campaign. Let's see how I do. Hopefully I do well. Hopefully we keep making progress. Apparently the campaign's only 8 hours long, and we're about...
Okay, this is what he says right here. It's hard to read, but this is Buckwell's first message here. He said our name, guys. He said our names. Okay, all right. So Buckwell is one of these people that he tries to get the other dents on Kick to support. He's trying to get the other dents support. Sublime, what's up, brother? Let's see here. I've been dropping fucking. I got your wouldn't get. I'm sorry, brother. My bad. Here you go. Let's give Sublime some love. What's up, Sublime? How you doing, brother? I'm pretty sure Laughing Man or Laughing Mob will drop a super chat to give you the love, brother. Shout out Sublime. So Buckwell, yes, this is his first message. So Buckwell is one of these dents that he wants people to know, hey, you know, we should give the Phil. And he actually had to tell the dents, we should give the Phil because he gave us some attention. God, brother. The pignosis is strong with this one.
About 2 hours in. So let's see where the game takes us tonight. Again, a reminder, I have never played this before. I never played the campaign of Gears 1, so this is all new to me. Although, admittedly, things like the Hammer of Dawn and stuff was in future games. So I've seen all this before, but it is my first time actually playing this campaign. So.
Come on, Buckwell, brother. Come on, Buckwell.
And tonight, guys, I'm going to be upfront and honest.
What's up, Justin? How you doing, brother?
Please support the stream if you can. Earlier today, we didn't hit the goal for Metal Gear Solid Delta, if you can believe it. It wasn't a horrible stream by any means.
Oh, my
we made like
Lord.
over 100. I want to say I made like $120. But we didn't hit the goal. And that's disappointing. That's the hot new game that everyone was dying to see me play.
It's not the
and
hot
I'm
new
only
game.
3 streams in.
It's not the hot new game. It's a fucking remake. It's a remake of an old game, and you're playing it like shit, Phil. And again, the Detractors wanted you to play it. Your LARPers and your trolls wanted you to play it to mock you. There was no real support for this. There was no support from your supporters or your viewers that like you to actually play this fucking game.
And then we didn't hit the goal. So tonight, let's hit that goal. Particularly,
Nope,
I have to look at
shit.
Kick. Why? Earlier today, I'm not kidding you, we got no support from Kick at all.
Oh my God.
None. All support came from the YouTube side. Zero support from any Kick viewers.
Zero.
And that's unfortunate. I mean, that was like 80 plus viewers watching all day. Not a single person stepped up and helped out. So that's why we didn't hit the goal, to be honest with you. If people on
That's fucking insane.
Phil needs to learn he is in a free services side of the internet and can't demand money for what he does, but greedy people like him will never learn.
Yes. Good G. Can you imagine having a segment, right? And this is why I cut this video. I cut this video because this is unrecorded. You won't ever see this on the internet unless you're watching the Raw Phil stream or you watch one of the Detractors, right? And that's why I call it the unrecorded Beck segment. This is where he treats people like fucking garbage, right? And when he gets called out by a bigger YouTuber, he says, no, that was made up by Detractors. I never did that. And that's the reason why I play these clips and I post them. I don't, to me, I don't give a shit if people see it or not. To me, it's for posterity's sakes. It's there. I posted it and it's there. And again, JBRC, brother, thank you for the £5, man. I appreciate it. And that's why I post shit like this. Can you just imagine this? Really, it is evidence. Yeah, it is. It is evidence. And can you just imagine, seriously, ever going to a content creator? I'm sorry if I were ever to call anyone out for not supporting, you guys are within your rights to come to my house and get the guillotine because I deserve it for being that way. And to him, it's like nothing. It's like literally nothing, to the point where this fucking guy, and here's Buckwell right here, he just posted it. He had to tell Phil, right? A content creator that he doesn't even fucking know, right? That the reason why he couldn't support him on the earlier stream was because he was in the hospital getting kidney dialysis, and then had an allergic reaction to it, to the point where he had to get a drip feed of Benadryl. Like it's insane. It's really insane. And to me, most people, like, if I were to ever lose my mind and do that, and then, you know, more than likely, if I were to ever utter these same words that Phil said, I'd probably wake up a minute later and say, what the fuck am I doing? What am I saying? Or I would see a message like this that would just slap me in the face and say, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? I got a fucking poor dude here that's dying, that's probably has kidney failure, having to message me and tell me all of his information of his medical health to try to explain why he couldn't support me on one stream. The insanity.
Kick and supported, we would have hit that goal. Let's get some tonight. Let's get our first kick sub of the night right now. Let's just get one in right now.
And didn't even acknowledge it.
First.
I've never run into this.
Didn't even
before.
acknowledge it. Didn't even say, "Oh man, Buck,
Yeah,
I'm
look,
sorry. I'm sorry that you
feature.
feel that
It
that
just
happened
throws
to
money
you."
around. What the hell was
Psycho,
that?
nah, brother. Thank you for the
It
10.
pisses me off. He'll
It
get
does.
tips and super chats, but he'll stop and say, "But I haven't got any memberships, so come on.
Yeah.
Let's get some memberships
It's
going."
just greed.
Like he needs one or each
It's
type
greed.
of donation.
It's just greed. It just allows him to make it seem like, well, I'm not begging. It's just I want the support to be random. Like, I just want it to be shared across the board. And then he'll say some bullshit like, oh, well, I just don't want one person, you know, donating. Like, I don't want somebody having to come in and drop 20 subs on Kick. It should be a collective thing. It's all bullshit. He doesn't give a fuck. It could be one person supporting his channel every stream, and if he hits the 150, he'll be happy. I think the issue with the Kick subs is that that's the only thing now that he's getting weekly. Being that the tips have died out, he's getting the Kick donations. He gets that weekly, so that's why it's very important for him that he actually gets donations. Like right now, what was it, last week? Someone had reported out that I think he got 18 subs last week. I believe that's what he got. So his paycheck from Kick last week was 18 times 5. He made about $100 on his last check from Kick. And of course to him, that no, I can't do that. I can't let, that's not enough to buy grocery bills. And God help him, God help the dents if the two big bills are coming up that weekend.
Movement going, okay?
And again, thank you, brother, for the 10 second. I appreciate it.
Very good.
Didn't even acknowledge it. Didn't even acknowledge
Bloomkit, I
it.
understand what you're saying, but you have to understand it's not my decision. Bloomkit says this is the new game, but it's old. You already played it before. Yes, except that all of you asked for it. You all yelled at me. Remember I said I was probably going to skip it? Do you remember how many people screamed, how dare you skip Metal Gear?
Trolls, Phil. Trolls and Detractors and LARPer screamed because they wanted you to play it because you know you were going to be shit at it. Those are the only people. Your 10 dents that actually care about you, Phil, and care what you actually play, they don't give a shit what you play. They weren't asking for shit. Every once in a while, you'll get like Ava, a Cowboy fan, which is Derek. That is fucking Derek. I'm telling you, the way he spams chat is fucking. He's Derek, right? You get Derek occasionally, or you get Jade asking for a game for you to play. But the vast majority of the dents that enjoy your gameplay don't give a shit what you're playing. You could be sitting there and picking your taint, lint out of your taint, and they'd be there supporting you. All right. So there is no this big. And again, this is it annoys me. It annoys me because this is just an excuse. Whenever a game isn't doing well, he blames everyone for it. So it didn't hit the support goal on the first stream. So apparently it's the viewers' fault because they wanted me to play Metal Gear Solid. They fucked up because I did nothing wrong. How about you just got a slow stream and just move on? Support varies. That's every content creator. There's some times where I get like, I don't know, I get a nice, I do a podcast and I get like $200 or $300, which is amazing. And then there's times where I make like $10. Who gives a shit, Phil? Who cares? Like, enjoy what you're doing. Provide good content. But no, not Phil. And again, some of it has to do a lot with his tism, where he has to hit that arbitrary goal every day of 150 per stream. And if he doesn't hit it, it bothers him. It's the reason why he can make $300 on one stream and then make 30 on the next stream and have a meltdown. It's insane. Can someone catch me up? TLR, what is PPP and Keemstar about? So during the level 666 podcast, so during the level 666 podcast back in March when Phil snaked PPP, he had a folder called number 11 Keemstar PPP, and it had the specific segments where he talked about Keemstar and trash Keemstar, and also where PPP was talking shit about Keemstar. He had a separate folder. So we believe what's going on is he actually recently looked at it and has been reviewing it, because he is considered going on Local Live, and he knows that Keemstar is going to ask him and say, why have you been talking shit about me? What were all these DMs about? And he wants to have a response for that. So that's my guess of what's going on. So now you're all caught.
Here, I said I was going to skip Metal Gear and I was going to play Silk Song and Chronos. And everyone's like, you can't skip Metal Gear. What a horrible choice. You can't skip Metal Gear. You've got to play Metal Gear. So now I'm playing it.
You won't come August.
It's this simple. If you ask for something, then actually show up, engage, and support with it. Period. I'm listening to feedback. I'm giving you what you're asking for. It's not I just made a decision against the will of all the viewers. I did what you wanted. I actually was going to skip it. So I don't want to hear that as an excuse that, oh, well, you're playing an old game. You asked for it. You're getting it. All right?
All right, so real quick, I do want to go a little bit longer than 11:30, but I have to take my call at 11:30. So I want to take a quick poll for you guys. Is there something you guys want to watch for like 10 or 15 minutes? Can I get some suggestions, or maybe something you guys may want to watch for about 10 minutes? I'll come on and then we'll be good. Is there a video or something you guys would be interested in? Do you guys want to watch a little bit of the Review Tech USA documentary? Is that something you guys would like to watch? Let's see. Kino, whatever. I don't know. Is there a Kino video? Is there something you guys want to... Gaming... No. Snort... I need something that's at least like 15 minutes. Because I just don't... longer than 15 minutes. So that I can play it. Ames. You guys want to watch the Ames Rich thing? Snorpinel videos are like 9 minutes, 8-9 minutes long. So I don't want to run into an issue where... I run out of content for you guys to watch. Let's see here. I'm trying to get a consensus here. DSP controller rage compilation. Okay. Rich vid is cool, but Rich review. Okay, you guys want to watch the... All right. So you guys want to watch the Ames versus Rich? And if you guys want to watch the Ames, do you guys want to watch the Kino one? The Kino react to it, or you want to watch the Raw one? You guys want to watch the Raw Ames? Okay. Now I know he gave me that video. Hold on. Let me find. All right. So how long is it? Okay, it's 28 minutes long. I don't think I'm gonna be gone for 28 minutes. Okay. So I'll keep that here. I'll fire it up when I need to go, and then I'll try to be back. So I want to leave it. Rebus video has it. Does Rebus have it? Shout out Rebus. Rebus be pumping out the content. Rebus. By the way, if you're not subbed to Rebus, check him out. Here's Rebus's channel. Big ups to Rebus, by the way. He be pumping out the videos. Rebus, yeah, Rebus does good. He always chills on Kink's live stream. He used to hang out here. But I guess I'm too early for him. But does he have it? I don't think he has it. He doesn't have it. You know what? Let's stick with the let's stick with this one. We'll stick with this one because this one's really good. I just don't want to stream to stop. No, I'm not going to stop Sublime. And again, I'm going to be gone for like 10 or 15 minutes. All right. Yeah, I'm going to be gone for 10, maybe 15 minutes. If it goes longer than 15 minutes, I'll just tell them I'll call them back. But I gotta call them. If you're wondering, I'll let you. I'm calling my lawyer. That's right. Duty's calling a lawyer. That's right. We're getting the DSP, the DSP and Duty Streams lawsuit going. Okay. No, I'm kidding. I just have to make a phone call that I can't miss. Right. You guys want to watch the Kino clip, or do you guys want to watch this? Let me do a poll. Ready? So, do you guys want to watch Ames versus Rich, Raw, or Kino? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna post it, guys. For you guys in chat, do you want to see the Kino react to it, or do you guys want to see the Kino react or Raw? Please vote. Please vote. Whatever you guys, the whatever wins, win. I had coffee already. I'm trying to cut back. Duty fell off the wagon. I'm drinking caffeinated coffee again. I'm drinking Lavazza coffee again. So I'm trying to get decaf back to decaf again. I've noticed that I've been a little anxious lately. Not anxious, but just I could tell that I got a little pep in my step because I'm drinking too much caffeine. So I'm trying to get decaf back, and I'm trying to chill. It's almost like Duty's addicted to caffeine and coffee. So I'm drinking water. Duty's drinking water. Yes. Where's option? There is no option C. You get two options. All right. So it looks like well, Kick hasn't said anything. I'm assuming they want to watch the Kino. So let's see how many votes we got. We got 47. Come on. 50. Let's go. Come on. Vote. 79%. 78% say Kino. I don't even know if Kino has a video. Did Kino post something? I made it an option. I don't even know if there's a video out there. One day, Wage quits Minecraft, can't pay the mortgage, iDubbbz, H3 Whoa Buddy. No, it's not even. Oh, is this? No. Did they post anything? I don't see it. Review Tech USA. They haven't posted it yet. When was it? Does anyone know when the Kino react to that was? Oh, I gotta go, man. Yep. Does anyone have the Kino whatchamacallit? Come on, you guys have to do my work for me. Come on, Duty can't be doing all the work here. All right, I'm gonna end it. It looks like Kino's the whatchamacallit. Where the hell is it? That was from last night, wasn't it? Oh, Lavazza's awesome. I love Lavazza coffee is the bomb. If it ain't Lavazza, brother, you're slacking. Yes, it's been very meaningful, and I'm going to continue. All right, you know what? I can't find the Kino. I'm sorry. I overpromise and underdeliver. We're gonna watch let's just watch the Raw one. Here it is. We'll watch the Raw one. It's good. Trust me, it's good. You're not missing anything. I'll put it on fast speed to see exactly what it is. It's great. It's funny. And again, I don't have a stake in it. I just think it's funny as fuck. Phil, are you doing a Phil thing? Are you doing a Phil thing, dude? No. I gotta break for about 10 minutes. I gotta jump on a call, and I just want to play something for you guys because I don't want to end the stream. So please don't go away. We're gonna play this clip here.
Oh yeah, the gay porn in your Dropbox. Yes, the one that Jay said was in there. Yeah.
Okay, this is Ames. Ames is a viewer. He's a friend of the show, and he went on to Review Tech's USA streams, and apparently they had like a 30-minute fight back and forth. It was actually amazing. How stupid do you have to be to donate to DSP? Very stupid, Gary, but you know, what are you gonna do? Some people feel like giving him $1 and getting a reaction is worth it. I don't tell people how to do. Yeah, I got a call real quick. I got to make a quick call real quick. So let us watch this. It's great. It's funny. It's one of the best things. We started watching a little bit the other day. Didn't get to watch the whole thing. I'll be gone for about 10 or 15 minutes. I'll be right back. Don't go. Trust me. I already know who's on stream. If you leave, I'm going to hunt you down. I got your email. All right. I'll be right back.
No. Oh, you mean the picture?
No, the ones that Google Fish sent you. Yeah, they were in there and they were accessible to children. Can you explain to me exactly when the children lost access to that, opened your freedom to put porn in there? Does Lauren know that you had gay porn in your Dropbox? The question is a yes or no answer. Answer.
There was no gay porn in there. There was no gay porn in there.
It was saved in there by Google Fish, or it was saved to you and given to you by Google Fish, which was admitted by Jay that it was in there. Now, when did the children lose access to that Dropbox?
They never had access, you retard. They never had it.
You said that the Dropbox was used for them to redeem their pictures, Rich. What is it?
Retard, because
they
we would
can't both
pause.
have access.
Let me talk.
You shut
Let
up.
me talk.
You
Let me
shut up.
talk.
Shut
Let me
up.
talk.
Shut up. Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up on my own show.
Answer the fucking question, fat boy. You gave me the runaround because you're a chicken shit little bitch. Now answer my fucking
Ames,
question.
I know I hurt your feelings.
Answer the question. Does Lauren know that you had gay porn in your Dropbox? Yes or no?
Yes, I had. You know what? You missed some. Let me tell you. You missed some of the gay porn. No,
Rick,
listen.
you did.
Missed. No, listen. I'm telling you.
It was given to you by Google Fish. It was saved
You
in
missed-
your Dropbox.
This guy. No,
the information
you
was
missed.
given to us
Dude,
by Jay.
I had
you saved it in there. When
Listen.
did they lose access to it?
They never had access. Will you let me finish a statement?
Why? Why did you
talk.
say that it was for them and it was used for their phones, but they didn't have access to the pictures, Rich?
Pause a second.
Answer the question. No, you pause. Answer the question.
Can I talk without you?
Nope. Answer the question. That's all I want to hear, Rich, is you answering the question. I don't
They
want your
did-
bullshit answers. It's a yes or no answer.
No, it's not. They never had access to
Yes,
that.
it is. Then you're lying, Rich, because the Dropbox was for their pictures.
No, Eric, dude. Eric,
that is
I'm
what
looking.
you said. I'm not Eric, dipshit. I'm Ames. Stop
Why are you
stuttering,
okay?
fat boy.
Could you stop? You are very emotional. You are very emotional.
Come on, bro. Come on, dude. Answer the
Can
question.
I show you something? Here is the Dropbox
I'm not
right
even
now.
watching your goddamn stream.
Well,
I
that's-
don't care.
well,
Answer the
that's good.
question.
Can
Answer the
you?
question.
Oh my God.
Answer the question. You gave me the runaround. You pissed me off. Answer the fucking question.
I didn't give you the runaround.
You
This
made
is only
me
my-
do a bunch of bullshit to do something that
Shut up
Discord
a second
could've
and let me
did in
talk.
30
Shut up a second.
fat
Get on.
bitch.
Get it. You need to get on
Pedophile
meds
ass
and leave
fag.
your house and shower. Shut up a second.
Yeah, sure. I leave my house. I have a job. You live with your mom on a pull-out fucking Amazon Basics futon sofa bed in the basement, bitch.
And you know what sucks? I make more in a day than you probably make in 2 months. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Why don't you go hide in your basement and buy a gun because you're scared of little girls, you fucking bitch?
What does this have to do with? It is my Dropbox. No one has access to it
It's
except
your
me.
Dropbox. No, it's a child's Dropbox that was used by children.
No, it's not.
That's what you said, Rich.
Can I finish
That's
my
what you
statement?
said.
Can I finish
No, because
what
you're
I'm
lying.
saying?
You're lying.
No, I'm not. This is my Dropbox, and we would take their phones and back up their pictures there. So shut
You're
up with that.
lying.
So
You
shut up
saved
with that.
gay porn
Shut
in
up
the
with that.
Dropbox.
But it doesn't.
You didn't
Okay,
even have an
okay,
answer.
okay.
I
I
asked you
listen,
about it earlier,
Ames,
you
Ames.
fat bitch.
Listen,
I
Ames.
asked you about it before.
Shut
and you
up!
said you didn't have
A second.
No,
Let
I'm
me
not gonna
finish
shut
saying
up.
a
You're gonna
word.
answer my question, and you're
It
gonna
has
shut
nothing-
the fuck up.
Ames.
Answer the question. I
Ames.
don't want
Jay is here right now. Jay is here right now.
Fuck about Jay. Jay's a little bitch too. You're both bitches.
It's a child's. Can you
Jay,
answer?
Jay,
Pause and
what
let me
happened-
answer the
Hey,
question that I
Jay,
have here.
Jay,
Shut
Jay,
up.
What happened to the
Dude, I'm gonna hang up on
investigation?
I'm gonna
Then
hang up on you unless you
bitch.
have a conversation.
Then hang up, bitch. Prove
It's-
to everybody how much of a fucking coward you are. Hang up.
Because you're just rambling over me and you won't answer. Why?
No, because you don't answer the fucking
Shut
question.
up and answer this a second. This is all I had you on for. It is my Dropbox that I backed up files to. It is not a child's Dropbox. You
It was a
brain dead,
child's
mentally disturbed.
Dropbox, you
Let me
bitch.
finish. Here is
It
the
was
thing.
a child's
Shut up.
Dropbox.
Shut up.
It was
answer
a child's
the question.
Dropbox.
Go
It was a child's Dropbox.
Listen.
A child's Dropbox.
Okay, it's a child's
children's
Okay,
Dropbox
okay.
that
Call,
was used
do
to
me a
put
favor.
pictures
Do me a
of
favor.
them.
Do me a favor. Call the feds
Fuck
on me.
off.
Call the feds.
How about you fuck off?
No.
How about that? Fuck you.
Okay, you don't want me to, and you're obfuscating. You don't want me to answer this. Why did I have to show? Why did I have to show my flag history, which there was
Because
none?
you have a history of flagging people. Hello, Anna Doyle. How are you?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That was a great
You have
person.
a history of it, you dumbass.
So why
That's
does it?
why.
That doesn't. But that doesn't matter.
Eric
Why?
doesn't. Eric doesn't, Rich.
Okay,
That's
so
the
he'll have
difference.
no problem showing it then.
You mean like you didn't have a problem until Keemstar literally had to turn your fucking arm until you had no choice? Rich, come on, man. Shut up.
And they
You've
even
done
said there was
everything.
nothing
You're
there.
accusing
No.
everyone.
Pause.
No. You do this where you try and interrupt people.
I'm going to pause.
lying,
You're
Rich.
right. I'm going to mute you a second since you won't shut up. Listen to what I'm saying here. You could, or whatever. You think that I have a bunch of gay porn in there and it's a child's Dropbox, which that's a first I'd never heard of before. Why, which I've shown multiple times, do I have to show my flag history, which I did. I showed it real time on stream. It wasn't a screenshot. And you're just saying Eric doesn't? When people are coming to me saying they're getting content flagged that just so happens to have to do with him? Now you can speak. Wait, you have to ask to unmute? Did you hear me now? Did you hear that?
No, you muted yourself.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hear anything you said.
Why is it that you are jumping?
I already answered this question. Move on to the next one.
No,
because you have a history of it, bitch.
I don't have a history. No, I don't.
You do. Hello, Anna Doyle.
Oh, who gives a shit about a psycho that stalked me and got me swatted? Who cares? Who cares?
Did you dox a man and threaten his child?
No.
Yes, you did. Review Hell USA? Yes, you did.
That was faked. Oh my God, we're going back.
No, it wasn't.
12 years ago now, dude.
No, it wasn't.
That was back in 2015, you retard.
You did that, Rich. You also blackmailed John Hardwick. You want to continue? You blackmailed him.
Okay, so let's go over the same 20 things from 20 fucking years ago. The point being, you could defend them all you want to. You could talk
Rich,
about what I did in
why you
1864.
stalk a trans person through a Staples?
That was in 2011. I've talked about that on stream.
Why'd you do that, though? Aren't you a progressive leftist?
Yes.
Isn't that really, really, really detrimental to the sovereignty
didn't
and the
even
autonomy of a trans person to film them and objectify them the way you did?
Okay, he's bringing up everything else. I didn't even understand what trans was back then.
Because
and I was
you're
like,
a retard, you were in your 30s.
Okay, but I've already talked about this. What does this have to do with Eric?
I've already answered your question, Rick.
Okay, so you're just saying that. Let me just talk about everything else, and I have to defend Eric because I hate you.
Pause.
Why do you? Can I ask you a question? Why do you hate me so much? What caused your ire towards me that you really?
I've already explained this, Rich.
No,
I've
you haven't.
This multiple
You haven't.
times, and I know you watch
You
my
haven't.
stream.
I don't watch your streams. I watch your streams
do.
when I'm streaming.
You do. I know you do because you dislike my videos, and I see you do it. It's
I don't
really
watch.
funny.
No, I don't watch your shit. I
Yes,
swear
you
to
do.
Christ,
You just
I don't
said you
watch
watch it. Rich,
on stream. On stream. Don't do semantics with me.
I know because I'm streaming. I'm restreaming you, Rich. And I see you literally click on the dislike button and then go back to your stream.
I don't.
Yes.
No, I have
yes,
not
you
clicked on your dislike
I can
button.
pull up my analytics right now and show that there is a singular dislike on my last 5 streams. And it is all from
it
you.
just so happens to be me.
It is
what,
you.
What
I see
evidence?
you do it.
What evidence? Show me the. Show me the evidence.
Stream.
Show me the evidence.
I see you do it on stream.
Show me the evidence.
Rich,
show me the evidence. Up. You're stuttering. Why are you stuttering? Why are you nervous? Why are you nervous? Are you afraid? Are you afraid you have to take a shower? Are you nervous you have to take a shower?
You're the
Show
one that
me.
smells like rotted pits.
So
you're the one that needs your mommy to clean your house for you.
Wait, you sniff me?
Do I sniff you? Did I say that, fag? No, I didn't.
Why are you using a homophobic slur? I thought, what's up with that?
You are. It's what you are.
Is that a bad thing? Is it a bad thing to be gay?
Did I say you were gay?
So why are you using it in a derogatory way? Why are you calling me that? That's what you. That's
I'm calling you a fag.
Yeah, well, that's a word. That is an F slur. That's considered.
It is a word. It is a word, Rich. But see, I respect the autonomy and the sovereignty of gay people, and I don't acknowledge the word gay or fag representing them.
Oh, that's so noble of you. That's so sweet of you.
It is noble because I treat people as people, not as objects or labels.
You do? I look at your Twitter, I see otherwise. You sure about that?
Name one thing where I've objectified somebody on my Twitter.
I don't have it off the top of my head right now. I'm not going to go
ahead. No, you said I did. How would you know I did if you didn't have it off the top of your head? You're lying, Rich. You're just
I'm not
trying to
lying.
paint me in a bad light.
No, you're doing a good job of that yourself right now.
Rich, I don't need to paint myself in a
So
bad
why?
light.
How did I hurt your
Because I
feelings?
think-
Tell me how I've hurt you. How
Rich,
did I hurt
I've
you?
already told you. Never hurt my feelings.
What is the origins? I'm curious with you. What is the origins of your
I've
hatred
already
towards
told
you?
this story,
no,
Rich.
you have not. You have not told
shut
me.
up and let me say it. If you want to hear it, let me tell you. Okay. So you remember how you were supposed to donate all that money to St. Jude's and you blew the fuck up at people about it? Well, your daughter was sick in the hospital, almost dying. You know what St. Jude's fucking does, you dummy? They help sick and dying children in the hospital, you fucking idiot. You were
Ames,
sitting up there complaining. No, let me finish.
because that was a
Let me
troll that
finish.
was taunting
No,
me.
let me
Do you
finish.
remember that?
Let me finish. You were sitting up there complaining at us, literally
Rest
yelling at us.
donated
You rage quit your
$9.99
stream,
through
and then
Super
you
Chat.
came back and
Mr.
still
Rich is
continue to yell at
100%
people, bro.
heterosexual.
You can't
Raise fist
absolve
emoji.
yourself of the culpability in which you have and the shit you fucking do.
What have I done that's so horrible, Ames?
I just fucking told you, idiot. Did you not listen?
Yeah, but you didn't tell the whole story behind it. You didn't tell the whole story how I was being.
Did. I
Ames,
told
no, you
everything you did.
You didn't. You need
What
help.
did I miss?
You need
What did
help.
I miss?
You need
What
help
did I
because I
miss?
was being taunted by a troll. Remember, I said I was pushing back what I was doing a week.
You were taunted
Yes.
by a troll because they just wouldn't stop, right, Rich? You could have donated the
Wait,
money and told
he
them
brought
to
up-
shut the
he-
fuck up.
You brought up like I hear you goon on Twitter, Ames. Do you goon?
Do I goon on Twitter? No,
Yeah.
no, I don't.
You don't. I'm seeing other things here that you do. Why do you goon on Twitter? That's weird.
What is gooning?
Why do you? What are you going after and beating off to women on Twitter? Why do you do that? Why do you do that? It's weird.
Do what?
You're fucking jerking off.
Can you show me gooning to one woman on Twitter? Do it right now.
Well, you said that I have a child's Dropbox.
No. You do. You admitted it. It was a Dropbox used by children to back up their
Never-
phone picture. That's literally what it was.
Oh my god.
That's literally what it was, Rich.
So you're being dishonest right now. So why do I have to be
I
honest?
am not. That's
No.
what it was, Rich.
No, it
That's
wasn't.
what it was.
That doesn't
That's
even
what
make
you
sense.
said.
Where is
That's
there?
what you said.
Do me a favor.
You said they
Listen.
backed up their pictures
Let's go to
on that
no.
Dropbox.
We've backed
Yes.
up. Let me look at Dropbox. I want to see the children's plan they have right now. Let's bring it up on screen.
Oh my God, you
Let's bring
dumbass.
up. Let's bring up
You
the children's
literally
plan.
said it, so I'm lying, despite it literally being something that came from your mouth.
Ames, you're trying to paint me as a pedophile, so go fuck yourself.
You
okay?
are one. You are one.
Oh, I'm gonna have to sue you now then.
No, you can't, because that's based on my own opinion, donkey.
No,
based
I
on
can.
the
Well,
information provided.
So you feel the same way about Eric wanting to sue me for the same thing, calling me
I thought
right?
that was really fucking stupid, and I told him as such. But
I
laughed
saw
about it
you
anyway.
sucking his nuts on Twitter. Stop
Sure.
it.
Sure, because you don't understand what a puppet is, do you, string boy? No, you don't.
What does that mean? Okay, tell me.
You're a
tell
puppet,
me.
you dumbass. I
Tell
pulled
me-
your strings to get me on your fucking show, you donkey, and it fell into place like a fucking hat trick. You're a retard.
Okay, you are brilliant, Ames. This is incredible. This is brilliant. This is not like 1,000 things that we've talked about before, dude. Oh my god, you are
things that I talked about.
you're a
before.
king snake.
I talked
You're a
about
king
them.
snake.
Yes,
but
I snaked you, Rich. I king snaked the snake.
so you,
moron.
you didn't tell me though. Why doesn't Eric have to show his
I
fuck
did
history?
tell you. I told you. It's because you have a history of it and he doesn't. Hello, Anna Doyle. How are you?
Will you stop saying that? You sound so fucking weird.
How are you? How are you? You did it, didn't you?
So
didn't you?
Okay.
Did you? Yes or no? Did you?
Listen.
Did you? Did
no,
you?
pause
Yes
this.
or no? Did you
Can you
flag
stop?
Anna Doyle?
Oh yeah, and I'm proud of it.
Okay. Well, then I'm not lying, am I?
I'm proud I fled. That's a psycho who got me swatted, dude. What do you talk? Who cares? That's
And
what
you-
that's
and
what
you
flagging is for.
swatted people.
That's
Bro, you
I've never
literally have
swatted
your
any.
people-
I've swatted people, dude.
You literally have your people trying to get people's information.
Never once. Never once.
they're trying-
Never
they're-
once.
Bro, you guys were hounding some random ass person's Discord. Or not Discord, Instagram. What are you
Who?
talking about?
Who was I hounding? Please tell
Are you
me.
kidding? You were sharing my pictures in your Discord. Rich, thinking that it was me on that account, but it wasn't.
What? Eric, excuse Freudian slip.
You keep doing that. I am not Eric. I am Austin. Dude, Austin. The guy you keep labeling me as. Remember?
You're kind of cute, by the way.
You're a fag, bro.
Yeah, he's not being homophobic though at all. I'm just saying I think you're a handsome man. Why are you so handsome?
I am handsome.
I agree.
I appreciate it.
What do you do for work?
I strip.
No, you don't have to tell me where. You don't. What do you do for employment? What do you do to keeps you gainfully employed? I'm curious.
Well, I beg for money on the internet like some fat loser that lives with his mom.
Can you tell this idiot you can back up without access so they could never see the contents? BTW, this guy sounds
so
like
you don't have a job.
Special ed you.
Yeah, even Jay thinks you're kind of cute.
I don't have a job, Rich. I sit around all day in my mommy's basement polishing my shotgun on my Amazon Basics futon pull-out sofa bed.
Do you pay a mortgage? I actually own a house and pay a mortgage.
You took over fiduciary responsibility of your parents' mortgage. You do not have a mortgage in your name.
Yes, I do. I have the mortgages in my name.
Well, how much was your down payment then?
You don't have to have a down payment. Why?
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Ames, I forgot what it's called, but you actually could take it out of the.
Yes, when your parents go to retire, but you still have to show financial incentive, or not incentive, but
no, I forgot what you're gifting the equity.
Yeah, they gifted you the equity in the home, and you took over financial responsibility for the home. But
I own the house. You
don't.
The mortgage is in my name. What are you?
It was passed on to you.
Okay. What are we talking about here? Who cares?
You being a bitch.
Who cares? You make no money. You live at home and don't shower. I own a house. I do shower, and this is about none of that. You're probably a virgin pushing in your 30s too. Point being,
I'm not the one that slept with a homunculus and produced 3 homunculi.
See, I can't talk to you. Talk about my family and kids. Say that to my fucking face.
Lauren's a
say
fat
it to me.
Bitch, bro. Lauren's a fat bitch. I'll say it to you right now. Lauren's a fat bitch.
You're a piece of shit. That's the thing. So you're saying that you're so kind and everything, but you'll talk about my kids because you're tough on your fucking computer. You're a piece of shit. You're a loser. You're an embarrassment to your family, and you're making up lies about a middle-aged man on the internet because you have anger issues and you're not taking the meds.
About you, bro.
You did. You made up plenty of them. Talk about my kid. Do me a favor. Talk about my kids.
Name it, bitch. Name it.
Stop being tough on the internet.
Come on.
Stop being tough on the internet and talk.
Come on. Tell me about it.
Stop being tough on the internet and talk about my family and kids to my face and watch what fucking happens. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah, you're super tough there. You couldn't even fight a little girl, you bitch.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, you know what? I should have fought her. There you go. Real tough guy. Listen, man.
You bought a gun because you were afraid of her.
I bought a gun because I had a psycho coming to my house, and it wasn't just her.
You were afraid of her.
Dude, you're embarrassing. You're a disgusting human being. You talked about my.
Go away.
You talked about my fucking kids?
Nah,
really?
I call them homunculi. They're great children, I bet.
Dude, you're disgusting. You're a disgusting human being. You would never say that to my face.
I'm saying it to your face right now.
No, say it to me in person. Would you ever say it to me in person?
Where do you want to meet up? In Yonkers?
I'm not fighting. I'm not going to have a physical altercation with you.
Shut the fuck up and stop saying meet me in person, you chicken shit bitch.
Would you say that to my face in person is my fucking point. This is not in person. I'm talking like if you were right here.
Right now, fat boy.
Talking about my kids, you single fucking loser who couldn't fucking save your life.
Fucking loser.
Are you? Do you have a girlfriend? Have you ever reproduced? Have you ever had sex?
Yes, I've had sex, and I can guarantee you.
You hesitated saying that,
and not homunculi.
Dude, all right? I have to end this. You're talking about my fucking family. Why couldn't you just keep it to me? Why do you have to be a piece of shit because you don't feel comfortable in an argument?
I never said anything about your kids.
Why did you talk? Why did you talk about my kid's mother and my kids? Why?
I called your kid's mother a fat bitch because she's a fat bitch.
And you're comfortable saying that because you're over a Zoom call. I'll leave that here.
I tried to get you on a Discord call, but you gave me the runaround.
It doesn't matter. You're talking about my family, you fucking retard.
Trollington donated
I never said
Canadian
anything
dollars
about
to
your
Super
family.
Chat.
I said Lawrence.
My kid's mother. You don't go there. You don't go there. You don't go there.
Member sells a property
Say it to my fucking face. And I'll dude. Well, you know what?
Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Hold on a second.
You really need therapy.
Oh, Lord, it went 20 minutes long. All right, well, let's level set here. All right, so I was listening to it a little bit while I was on my call. Sorry that I ran a little bit late. I'm here. I got my call done. My God, man. You guys want to finish watching the rest of this? There's like, I don't know, 7 minutes left. If not, we can move on. I mean, it's just Ames. Ames wasn't being serious. What it is Ames is trolling him because he knows it bothers him. You know what I mean? And the one thing to get the one way to get a troll to stop, the one way to get a troll to stop is to tell him to stop doing something. They're gonna continuously do it, Phil. Phil. I call him Phil. Rich. It's the reason. It just. It's and again he lost again. All right, no. You know, this isn't any shade on Ames. You know what I mean? Ames streams. He's not a professional streamer. He doesn't do this full time. He does it for fun, and he mostly talks about Rich and some other locales here and there. You know what I mean? He's doing it for fun mostly. He's not monetized or anything. You know, and why? Why would Rich, a person who has nearly 65,000 people, he has 65,000 people subs. He used to have a 1 million+ channel YouTube channel. You know, he's pretty known. He's been out there for more than a decade. Why would you talk to someone who had 200? I think that's what Ames had. Ames is over 500 now, viewers. But why would you talk to a Detractor of yours that has 200 subs, you know, that shits on you and you know exactly what they're going to do and what they're trying to do? Why would you bring them on your stream? Now, I think I told this story before. Last year when Rich decided to go to war with Detractors, you know what I mean? When he decided to go to war with Snore Hogan, Hate Army, and all the Detractors out there because of the whole Mike Klum documentary, he told people, he told them one day, look, he called people cowards and all that shit, you know. He called people, and I'm not, it has nothing to do, okay, I didn't want to make it sound like I was shitting on Ames because he didn't have enough subs or whatever. That's not the point. What I'm saying is that,
shut the fuck up.
In Phil's in Rich's situation,
or get the fuck
there's
out.
no win for you. If you bring Ames on and you shit all over him, people are gonna look down on you because you were shitting on a content creator who had 200 subs. You know what I mean? There's no winning. There's no winning there for Phil. For Rich, I keep calling him Phil. Fuck. There's no winning there for Rich. I'm sorry, it just isn't. And knowing how triggered you get when people talk about your kids, when you know that's what he's gonna do, he's gonna come on. He's gonna talk about your kids. He's gonna try to get you. What a troll does, Rich, is they try to get you off balance. That's what they're trying to do. And they know for you, your trigger point, Rich, is your kids and your ex-wife. Your ex-girlfriend, your baby mama. Those are your trigger points. And that's what they're going to hit you on. That's what Epic Eric does. That's what Sly did. I mean, Sly tears them up just on arguments, but when Rich just wants to, you know, dig in and be kind of mean about shit, then he hits you where it hurts. And he doesn't react to it well. He doesn't. He reacts to it pretty poorly. Like, I'm sorry, if you're gonna do this, Rich, and you're gonna bring some content creator to come on stream, then you need to react better. When they call you the F word, or they talk about your kids, or whatever, they say you have, you know, prawn on your Dropbox. You're gonna need to be able to laugh it off or not react to it and just say whatever. And it's fine if you wanna contradict something, like say, well, no, that's not the case, blah, 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 blah. And again, why? Again, I think Kino said this best yesterday. Why, Phil? Why are you still talking about your Dropbox? Like, why are you bringing it up? Why are you talking about Dropbox? Why are you bringing it up? Just leave it alone. It's baked in already. And Rich doesn't understand it. It's the same thing with Phil. It's already baked in. Like, Phil is a low-cal. Phil's a low-cal. Everyone thinks a low-cal. 99% of the internet thinks he's a scumbag. It's already baked in. It doesn't matter what Phil says. It doesn't matter what he do. It doesn't matter. It's already baked in that 99% of the internet despises you and thinks that you're a scumbag. It's the same thing with Rich, where a vast majority of the drama sphere, the vortex, the snortex, the rich text, whatever, a good deal of them don't believe you. They believe that you have prawn. They believe that you know, all this. They believe you have a folder full of gay stuff. Like that is baked in. No matter what you do and say, you're not going to change those people's thoughts. When you do that, Rich, Phil, whoever, when you rant about those specific things, all it does is it brings it back into their memory, one, and two, it makes people say, why are you bringing this up? Like, why are you being defensive? And then it leads you to contradict your previous statements. That's what happened yesterday with Kino, where they had a little segment here. Here, let's show that. Let's show that real quick. So let's show the Kino react to this.
Money, subs.
Money, subs. Bishop, thank you, brother. No, Rare Tricks. Is it Bishop? I think Bishop dropped me did Bishop drop me a donation? I don't know. Thank you. And Rare Tricks, brother, thank you for the sub, man. Much appreciated, brother. Thank you. Rare Tricks is the golden child of the kick. Thank you, brother. I appreciate your support. So here's the Kino. They reacted to the Rich thing. They were watching the documentary. Find that clip.
You deleted it. You also lied about why you deleted it.
That channel was more of an embarrassment than
the nerds of the world.
2 hours. We got 2 hours. Yeah.
Oh fuck! All right, should we do this one or save it? You want to go to a review tag?
Yeah, bring what an act.
Hold on a
so
He's
much.
like the G in lasagna, except he.
That somebody
What a lineup.
had been botting on your
like that line
about Keem after his Dickers Jr. was exposed by some girl.
Hold on.
Like
Gotta
hardly
find
anything. Like he's made a fucking jello and just like an act with way less cloud.
I'm trying to find
way less resources, way less tag under his.
Some say Rich's sudden reversal on Grace was because.
Well, first and foremost, you said, why are you calling the cops?
This would have been.
Now has to.
Can you
I'm trying
really
to find.
call
I'm trying to
wasn't
find.
permanently put you on my.
Or even the dead.
Look at us now. See, guys, the show's improving.
Wow. For a sub. Yeah, you
I
were.
would go back to doing gaming news. Even
Well,
though
he
I
had to
really
do
didn't
his
give a
job.
flying crap about doing.
Well, anyway, my point is that when he constantly goes back and reacts to those things and tries to re-explain himself, all it does is you open yourself up to people to analyze what you said in the past, and if you have issues, then it's going to be a problem. You know what I mean? So it gets to a point really where you just need to just shut up about it and not bring it up. And if people are going to come on and troll you about it, you ignore it. It's just a bad trait. It's a bad trait that Phil, Boogie, Wings, all of those people, they have to constantly try to control the narrative. And sometimes you just can't. I get the same shit. Like, people say the same shit about me. Oh, I pay DSP. I do it. I don't react to it. It's why I say I don't react to Detractor videos about me. Like, I got a couple people that said, oh, did you watch Chilled Mary video? Are you going to react? No, I'm not going to react to it. What's the point of reacting to it? You know, because all that does is it exposes you. You know what I mean? Because if you start defending yourself and criticizing people that criticize you, then people label you with, oh, you can't take any criticism. There's no winning. You know what I mean? There's no winning. And all it does is just opens myself up to more criticism. So that's why I don't even bother just reacting to any of it. You know, same thing with Ludacris. I didn't react to it. It was just like, all right, he has his opinion. You know, it is what it is, and move on. And I think that's a good way to handle things. And it's just something that Rich, Boogie, Wings, Review Tech USA, they can't. They can't do that. I don't know what it is. They can't do it. And all it does is just causes problems. That's all I'm saying. It just causes problems. So, I don't know. Whatever. All right. So okay, I think we saw this enough. We're gonna put a pin on it. By the way, Rare Chicks, thank you for the gifted sub. Bishop, big ups, brother. So Bishop got that. I appreciate you, Rare Chicks. All right, let's go back to YouTube real quick. And what I want to do is I want to touch on Wings of Redemption. That's right. Let's delve into Wing of Redemption, because Dudy actually, stalled for 20 minutes taking a call because I want to chat about Wings of Redemption. Wings of Redemption. You know what? Let's go to 007. Nice copy. All right. So here's Wings 007. All right. So this is Wings' latest. This is Wings' latest up here. Sorry. Look here. Duty's trying to avoid getting demonetized for the 007 soundtrack. All right, let's move this. All right. So if you don't know what happened here, apparently on Local Live there was a discussion about some guy that did something inappropriate to a 12-year-old, right? And Wings of Redemption decided to chime in and discuss, give his thoughts on the 12-year-old. And from the sound of it, it sounded like he was blaming the child. And I'm sorry, it's never a good look. It's never a good look to blame a child for anything. By the way, this is Wings 007. Let's give Wings 007 a shout out. Let us, you know what? I'll post his channel after. So if you're not following Wings 007, he's the GOAT when it comes to Wings of Redemption's contact. Also, if you follow Bill Chuffin, he's the blind dude that is on Discord with him. It's crazy. He does a lot of that stuff. Give him a sub. I'll link him after the video. So all right. So this is the stream where they were talking about this event. All right.
12-year-old. This is a 12-year-old.
All right, hold on a second.
This is a 12-year-old.
All right.
And this is a 12-year-old. This is a 12-year-old. Starman's doing this to a 12-year-old.
Why does she keep entertaining this? Like, she keeps saying forcing her and abusing her. She's using these like code words, but like she entertained this. Like she did.
Yeah, but she
and
was
not trying to justify it, but like
okay, but Jordy, please try to understand this. He's a YouTuber, okay? He actually gets views. He's in a position of power, and he's an adult. All right,
I don't know who he is.
These are just kids in the community.
Kids.
They're fans of him. They want to be on the shows. They want to be friends with him, and he took advantage of that power of being the YouTuber, the adult, everything to prey on these children.
I get what you're saying. She's stupid for the fact that she's stupid.
No,
I just don't like the way she's wording it.
No, she's not stupid. She's 12, Jordy.
All right. Keem is trying to give him a lifeline. And I think what Keem should have done was he should have muted Wings' microphone. That's what he should have did. He should have muted it because he knew what he was going. He gave him the out initially, said, wait a minute, Wings. She's 12. It doesn't matter what happened. Like, she could have literally gone on stream and said, yes, I want this. Give me this or groom me or whatever, right? It doesn't fucking matter. She's 12 years old, bro. She is 12. What's wrong with you? And it doesn't matter. I mean, I personally don't like aged YouTubers that are over 18 or 20 or whatever that create content. I don't like them streaming the kids. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? And everyone out here in my chat that has kids, you know, have that conversation with them. You know what I mean? Watch what they're doing on YouTube. Don't let them... They shouldn't be watching certain things. I'm sorry, you know, especially if they're 12, 13. No, just be careful, man. Because you got scumbags like fucking that Starman guy, and you got people like fucking Dr. Disrespect and just creepers. You know what I mean? Creepers who feel like even though they may not want to do anything with kids, like they don't really have a proclivity to do the bad things to kids. Still, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, you should be cognizant and aware that if there's a kid in your chat, you should either tell them to leave or you shouldn't engage. Like, you shouldn't be engaging fucking children ever. It's the reason why the whole Ackman thing pissed me off. I mean, excuse me, not Ackman. My apologies. The Dr. Disrespect shit pissed me off. because he's like, oh yeah, I had conversations. Yes, she was a minor, but it wasn't sexual. You know, it wasn't that. Why are you talking to a minor in your chat in your DMs? Like, you're a 40-year-old man with kids and all that. Why are you talking to a 17 or 16-year-old? I think she was 16 at the time. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I don't care if she's the biggest fan. Like, you guys have you guys have so much in common, and she's very smart for her age. I don't give a shit. You shouldn't be talking to kids that are not of age. Seriously, you just should. It's not a good look. So, all right. So here's Keem. Look at him. Look at the look on Keem's face. He's literally like, Wings, stop. Stop, brother. Just pump the brakes, because I know you're going to say something retarded, right? But no, Wings doesn't stop.
12!
Which
She
by
doesn't
definition
know-
is you're not that smart.
She doesn't know better.
It doesn't. Okay. It doesn't. Again, I hate this argument of whether someone is smart or intelligent for their age, or, you know, it doesn't matter. It reminds me when Wings came out and the whole shit about age of consent, you know, and his excuse for the age of consent was that, you know, when he was in high school or whatever, he saw 12 and 13-year-olds effing on the regular. And it still doesn't mean, you know, that they should be doing that, or, you know what I mean? Like, they're children. And I'm sorry, a 12 and a 13-year-old, even up to, I would say, a 16-year-old is a child. And even a 17-year-old is a child. I'm sorry. 18, if you're under 18, to me, you're still a child. You're still a minor. Let's just say that you're a minor. And it really doesn't matter how bright or intelligent that minor by me, they're a fucking minor. And if you're of age, I don't give a shit if you're 18 years old and 1 hour old. You shouldn't be conversating with a fucking minor. Good God.
And keep in mind, here's the goal, right? Every kid growing up wants to be a YouTuber,
Lags.
right?
They're advanced for their
These
age.
guys had a YouTube channel that gets views, and they were making videos. We saw Nerds uncovered a Roblox video.
It is scientifically proven, exactly. It is scientifically proven that a child, even, what is it, up to the age of 25? You don't fully develop your brain until about the age of 25. If I got that number, I know it's like in their 20s. You know, it doesn't matter how bright or intelligent they are. They're still fucking minors, and their brain hasn't fully developed. Good. And yeah, I'm about to the point where I'm not a fan of banning shit, but I really think they need to ban Roblox. It's about time to ban Roblox. Roblox just seem to have all of the nasty, disgusting creepers up in there. Good God, when Boogie is the voice of... I would never say that Boogie is the voice of reason, but I think he realized he's made enough stupid comments to know maybe I shouldn't, you know, maybe I shouldn't say what I really want to say here. And again, Wings, if this is how you really feel, keep it to yourself. Keep that shit to yourself. You know, and some of it too is, I think Wings always tries to find the, he always seems like his takes are very, what's the word? His takes are very evolved. I think that's what it is. Like, he tried to find a very, like, oh, I'm going to say something that might be shocking, but it'll get you thinking. Like, it's very profound. Like, to me, it's not, to me, it seems like he thinks the shit he says like this is profound. It's not profound. I'm sorry. You saying anything about a 12, you hear the word 12, you shut the fuck up. You don't say anything. Okay? You don't say anything. Kind of edgy, I think, but it's not even edgy. I don't think it's edgy. I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to take this stance of, you know, oh, and he has this opinion of we're all just animals anyway. Like, Wings have actually said this. We're all just animals anyway, so what does it matter? And he's even talked about morality in the past. He said morality is a human construct. We define what morality is. And throughout the ages, we've changed the definition of what morality is. I'm sorry, I don't agree with that. That's bullshit. That is not true. There are certain things, there are certain morals that translate across every fucking generation, every culture, and that is you don't fuck with kids. Period. You don't fuck with kids. I don't give a fuck about the other bullshit about acceptance of certain things or lifestyles or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Knock yourself out. But if it involves kids, no. No. I'm sorry. And if you disagree, you need a fucking rope. We need to wrangle up all those people and get the rope. I'm dead serious about that. Really. And I'm passionate about this shit because although my children are above age, again, I have a special needs child that is unaware and she likes to be online. And I always worry, like, okay, is she watching YouTube? Like, she likes to watch certain content creators, and we limit who she watches, and she has no access to, chats or any of that stuff. But I'm very diligent about it. But I worry that some creep is gonna, and the thing is, I can't watch her 24/7. You know what I mean? But you have people like this guy that'll sit there and try to understand. What do you gotta understand? You don't need to understand these fucking creeps.
With CD-ROM and Starman playing role-playing games with kids, Roblox games with kids. So that's one of the ways. Oh my God! If I talk to this guy and do what he wants, maybe he'll make me famous.
Yes,
he's not even listening.
Yes, that's why they do this.
That's the other thing. He's not even listening. Wings isn't even listening. Look at him. He had whatever he's looking at. Maybe he's looking at his half-eaten burger or whatever. But he's not even paying attention. He isn't. At this point, I honestly think he should have just said, "You know what? I'm going to step back. I think I misstated what I wanted to say." Maybe that's what Wings should have did, but of course not.
That's why there's the meme that all Minecrafters are pedophiles. All Minecraft YouTubers are pedophiles. That's why. Now it's clearly in the Roblox fucking community, right?
I did say the age of consent should be 12. You know why I said that? Because growing up in high school, I knew girls that were like 12, 13, 14, fucking on the regular.
Remember, we were brainstorming for topics, and
child porn. Child pornography is such a loosely based thing. But even 16 at 45, I'd let that slide because a 16-year-old can make her own damn decisions. I'd cut child pornography off around 12.
Okay, and the reason why I wanted to continue playing that is what was the common thing you guys heard there? So the initial video was Wings. What was the common thread of those 3 segments of this video? There was one common thread. Can you guys? Semper hit it right on the dot. 12. Every segment where Wings said something that was completely inappropriate, was wrong, and in some jurisdictions could have gotten in some serious trouble, was the number 12. I don't know what it is in his obsession with the number 12, right? Now, if he did it once, maybe you might say, all right, well, maybe he was being a shock jock, or he really didn't mean 12. He just said 12 as a general thing. But these are 3 occasions. These are 3 occasions where he decided to bring up the number 12. And I'm sorry. A 12-year-old is essentially a child, okay? It's a child, all right? It's a child, Wings. I'm sorry. No problem, Brian. I'm just upset and annoyed because this guy keeps doing this. Like, this isn't a one-off where he did this. He's done this shit multiple times and has never been really called out on it other than his trolls or detractors or whatever. He's still making content. He's still getting paid. He's on Locale Live, which is one of the biggest shows out there. And it's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. It just annoys the shit out of me, man. It's not Phil. Wings. It's not hard, man. It's not hard, bro. Leave the kids out here. If you want to talk shit about an adult and you want to talk about whatever, fine. Knock yourself out. It's all good. It's all good. You want to talk about gay shit and cucking or whatever with adults? Knock yourself out. Just stop talking about kids and stop blaming them. I don't give a shit if this 12-year-old was stalking this streamer. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a shit. Like, it's still a 12-year-old. I don't know. All right. I just wanted to give my take on it because it's very fucking annoying. It's very annoying. It just seems like every 6 months it's some dumb shit. And especially with Wings, it's always something with the number 12. You know, he reminds me of fucking Sesame Street. Brought to you by the number 12. Good God. All right. I think I beat that enough. I don't want to get too into that shit, but it just annoyed me. I want to give Wings a redemption. I mean, Wings 007. Not fucking. Wings 007. I know that he really hasn't pumped out that much content about Wings lately, but maybe he's back. So if you're not subbed to him, give Wings 007 a shout out. He puts up some pretty good edits, you know, and he's been in the game for a long time. So, weren't you bullied out of that? Yes, I was. Yes, all the detractors. Yes, I was bullied out. According to the DSP, yes. No, I was never bullied out of the. I pretty much focused. I moved from the Wings community more to the DSP community because Wings was so boring. Wings was streaming maybe once a week, and I was only pumping out maybe 1 or 2 Wings Call of Duty videos a week, and then DSP was just fresh content. So I was started doing more of DSP, and then I found that DSP and his localness was just amazing. So I started focusing on that. All right. I think Lumix has a really good cut. Lumix did something. Shout out Lumix, a hired hoodlum. I'm enjoying his resurgence. That's right. Study pump. Study pumped out a. Did he pump out a new video, Lumix? Study did. All right. I think we delved enough. We delved enough into the Wings of Redemption. Good God, man. And this is getting some traction, by the way. This is getting some traction. This isn't like, oh, it's just his detractors talking about it. It's getting around, man. It's getting around. And again, it wasn't a long segment, but still, man. His history and with the number 12 is not good. It really isn't. That's all I got to say about it. I'm not going to focus on that too much because, of course, we are a DSP detractor community, not a Wings detractor community, but whenever locals do something stupid, we should bring it up. That's what happened with me. I started on King Cobra, but when that that's what happens to Sublime. Yep. Most people do. Most people go back and forth with different detractors. I mean, with different locales, and sometimes they settle on one. It happens. Yeah. I mean, look when PDR came. When PDR came, everybody was focusing on PWR. No one watches PWR now. He barely gets 10 people watching his streams. If he even streams. Does he even stream anymore? PWR? What's his channel? PWR Real? Isn't it Power? What the fuck's the name? Power Wrestling Reality? Is that his channel name? I mean, look, he doesn't even show up on my fucking search. Does anyone know PWR? PWR DSP. Is that how he comes up? Dude, he doesn't even come up. That's bad, bro. He was good content. Buddy Keem doesn't care if he gets locales. No, he doesn't care because he'll just find another locale. Locales are interchangeable. Although for him, though, I think he was hurting when Wings left, though. I think Wings, for some reason, he's a lightning rod for Detractor. Oh, here it is. PW World, finally. Let's see what he's doing. PW World. Alright, let's see what he's doing. Alright, so. Is he even streaming? What Alright, 11 days ago. He streamed 11 days ago and got a whopping 351 views. Now, that wasn't viewership on his stream, but that was just. Alright, let's see. 14 hours ago, he had 404 viewers. Okay. 360. That's not good, man. So, if he got 405 views on the stream, that tells me he probably had about 10 to 20. Yeah, about 25 people watching his streams. Bro, that's a big dip, man. And I don't even know who's out there. Who's out there watching him? Let me see.
The whole, like, the police department is, like, after me now. What's the next mission? A little help. Here's to you, Miss Phillips.
All right, let's see here.
Jocks challenge.
Let's see who's in here.
Funhouse fun. That sounds cool. Let's go to that one. Funhouse fun. Like the sound of that. I might have to go turn my light on. I didn't realize how dark it's getting so quickly.
I'm seeing 4 people in this chat. I'm literally seeing 4 or 5 people in this chat, and it looks like most of them are mods. Whatever. I'm not gonna shit on PWR. Get out of my way. I don't want to shit on PWR. You know what I mean? He had his time and he made a little bit of money, but I guess that ship is sailed. Yeah. So I don't know. Wow, he got 6,000 subscribers. Really? He got 6,000 subscribers? Wow, he really blew up. And he got one message. I mean, god damn, man. That's a big dip, brother. That's a big dip. All right. Let's move on from PWR. We're not gonna dump on PWR, okay? Oh, Steve, let's see here. Cyrax exposes the lies. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay. I think we covered everything, if I'm not mistaken. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Yeah, I think we covered everything. Is there anything you guys want to talk about? I mean, we ran for 3.5 hours. We did take a minor detour for 20 minutes, but it's all good. I just wanted to thank you guys. Thank you everyone for being on stream. Thank you for hanging out for that 23-minute break where Duty had to make a phone call. My apologies. Other than that, I think I might stream tomorrow. Maybe, we'll see. I don't know. If there's nothing going on in the vortex, I probably might not stream tomorrow, but we'll see. If we do stream, we'll do a quick stream. We'll hang out. We'll chill. We'll catch up with what happened on today's stream. And yeah, I mean, you guys have anything else? Any questions, concerns, issues? Nothing. Detractors lifted PWR up and now they're done. Yeah. It's just kind of like with Lexi too, like Strange Lexi. Like I catch her stream from time to time, and she might get like 200 people watching, which is good. But she's a good she's nice. I mean, I wish the best for her. So she's just doing her thing. So it happens. Detractors come in, they increase the views, they drop some cash, and then they move on. So, Duty, did you hear Phil just say just do it about tipping him? What? Duty, did you hear Phil say just do it and do it about tipping him? No, I didn't hear that. I know he says that a lot. He's been saying that shit a lot. The other day, he actually said, he didn't say withholding. He said forthcoming. So he's trying to use new words to tell people why they're giving him money. Do you think he's going to scam himself? What? Hold on. Do you think he's going to scam his self to Katsugo? Maybe. I mean, maybe. What? Well, how much does he need? 7? He has to hit 7 goals before the end of Friday. He might, unless some dent comes in and drops major money. Like maybe if that idiot, what's that idiot's name? PPP 600-pound gun. If he comes in and drops $1,000, I don't know. All right. Okay. I think that's it. I think we're just hanging out just to hang out. So we'll see. I'll be making videos today. If there's anything that happens. If there anything that occurs, no, don't worry about God. You're all good. If there anything that happens or occur in the vortex, I'll let you know. I'll post some videos. Other than that, there are 2 videos that I have posted. If you guys want to watch some content before Phil starts streaming, I have the Gout of War disaster stream. Phil goes 45 minutes of overtime to beg for the goal. And then Duty has a commentary style video where it's a DSP complaining his dent snaked him by forcing him to play Metal Gout Solid. That's a pretty good one. Definitely might want to watch that. Duty, you got me 8 sub. Thank you. Pressure. All right, brother. Oh, I did? All right, that's good, man. That's good, brother. I'm happy for you. All right. Okay, everyone. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate the love and support. Thank you guys for hanging out. And I will see you guys in the next